I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Steelers Nation, it is game day for our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. We are the SteelTwins, and we are live here for the Steelers and Texans Week 4 matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is game day once again, and the Steelers are on the road.
On the road again.
They are on the road again. This time going all the way to Houston, down to Texas.
Yeehaw!
What the fuck was that?
Because they're in goddamn Texas. Damn it.
That was kind
We're
of
on the
hilarious.
road again, and we're looking to win 3 straight. 3 straight.
3 straight after an abysmal first matchup versus the 49ers. I think that'd be a dub in itself, even though this team still has a lot to work on. It still has a lot of worries, especially heading into this game versus the Texans. Once again, history looks to be on our side, but at the same time, we cannot underestimate this Texans team. This is not the same Texans team a lot of us were making fun of years ago. This is a different administration. This is a different coaching staff. This is a different team. This is a lot of youth that they look to grow together and could make a big splash in future years, man. They're a little suppressed right now. They're very quiet, especially in last week's performance they did versus the Jags. So
yeah,
we can't underestimate this team in their house. It kind of has the makings of a trap game, dare I say. Now, I'd feel a little more like that if the Texans lost last week, but they didn't. But that still leaves some sort of concern, especially when we talk about our Pittsburgh Steelers, because they're coming off 2 straight and a very good win, the best win easily, the best game easily of the season thus far. Last week versus the
Raiders.
The Raiders. It's still one of those where you go into this matchup still feeling a little cautious when you watch this team,
especially not because Houston is not to be underestimated, but just the way the Steelers have been playing so far this season. It's just been very inconsistent for the most part. You know, they still got a lot to work on, of course, especially on offense.
Yeah, and this guy. There we go. That guy right there.
That's not going anywhere.
I still don't.
That's not going anywhere.
None of us trust him, right? None of us here trust him. Put your hands up if you trust Matt Canada. I don't.
He did have a solid play calling performance, if it was him, because we don't truly really know.
But there was also people that were saying not much changed.
Yeah.
Tomlin confirmed it. Warren confirmed it. Kenny confirmed it. Even Canada confirmed it. Not much really changed. Also, that report from Jordan Schultz is looking to be a little false, according to many reports as well.
Really?
From last week. That's what I'm hearing.
I didn't hear anything about that. That's interesting.
So he may not have a more prominent role with Kenny Pickett. Regardless, I think the OC should be in talks with his quarterback, and I think he should listen to Kenny a little bit more going forward because I feel like that's the only saving grace for not only Canada but this offense. Because none of us trust Canada here. Let's see what Kenny wants to do. Let's see what he thinks is best for the team. Maybe that's why the offense was sparked a little bit. That's why Kenny had his first 2 touchdown passing game last week, which is why the offense was getting down the field a little more consistently. So maybe we can repeat on that this week versus the Texans. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, let's just see what we saw last week, but build upon it. Maybe a bit more better execution and get some more points on the board.
Absolutely. But we're talking about this Texans team that is dealing with a lot of injuries already this season, but still showing a lot of fight, especially from the young guys, especially from their draft class, which is already looking like one of the more better draft classes so far. When you look at who has the best draft class from April into the season.
Yeah.
A lot of teams, you look into that. Hopefully when we start seeing more Broderick Jones and Joey Porter Jr. on our team, when they start starting, which I don't think any of us should anticipate that till after the bye, fingers crossed, then we could be in that discussion. But the Texans are definitely at the top of that list when you see what Stroud's doing, what Tank Dell's doing, what Henry Tutu's doing. Of course, Will Anderson.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be a tough test for our offensive line this week. Speaking of offensive lines, man, I feel really bad for the Texans, and I feel really bad for CJ Stroud because his offensive line is absolutely banged up and incredibly bare when it comes to depth. Okay? Because we're gonna get into the inactives a little bit. For the Steelers, not really much shock. Mason Rudolph, that's expected. Presley Harvin, who's been punting his ass off, swear jar, this season, man. He's been a silent MVP of the season so far.
He was a big part in the Raiders game too, our win, and he suffered a hamstring injury. Considering how many times he's got a freaking punt, it doesn't surprise me. But he's out.
But we signed and elevated former Steelers punter. This guy might ring a bell to you, Brad Wing. Brad Wing. He was the punter we had before Jordan Berry.
Yeah, the 2014 season. Then after that, we traded him to the Giants. He was there for a bit. But he left the NFL in 2017. He hasn't punted in a game since.
Until today.
He's kind of gone around minor leagues, the AAF and the XFL, I think.
So he's keeping his leg, working, but he hasn't punted in an NFL game.
But he will today.
Almost 6 years.
He will today.
That will change today. Godwin Ikwebeki, who's our third string running back. James Daniels is out. Our starting right guard is out, which is that hurts a little bit because he's been dependable. He's been healthy since we signed him, since he was a big signing for us last year. Nate Herbig, Nick's brother, will be getting the start at right guard. I think we all trust him. That's the reason we brought him in, for that depth, for that experience, which he has a lot of starting experience, a lot of versatility, a lot of flexibility on the line. So, plus he's really good when it comes to run blocking and just helping us run the football.
Yep. So
we're hoping we can get that going today. I think we are excited to see what Nate Herbig can bring to the table. Garner Olszewski, our kick returner rather, is out. He was healthy. He cleared concussion protocol, but he is out. I don't know if he's a fully healthy and active.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is.
He's a fully healthy and active. He participated all week.
Wow.
All week, and he's a healthy scratch.
So he's like Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
You guys hear about that?
Yeah.
Wow, what a shame. Hey, thanks for the 32nd overall pick. Thanks to Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah,
we'll take that.
Now Chicago, Ryan Poles, good luck getting a 5th or 6th for the guy.
God almighty, what a shame. What a shame. But yeah, Gunner's out, and he's a healthy and active.
So we'll have Desmond King as the guy to return kickoffs.
Which I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the only 2 times that he's been active this year has been the last 2 weeks because Gunner's out to play kick return duties.
That shouldn't be the only reason.
Can we get him with the starting defense in the nickel position? Is it just me, or is that the vibe I'm getting?
It comes off that way. And is it too much to ask to get him involved with the defense, even if he's not starting, getting him in some rotations at the nickel position?
I don't want to make early assessments because it's only week 4 when it comes to this type of situation.
No, but you're right, because
this feels like a Brandon Boykin situation all over again for the Steelers.
Yeah, like why bring this guy in for only one job when you know what else he can do for the defense?
Yeah, you know what you can provide for the starting lineup. But
considering how our defense has been when it comes to coverage ability and our run defense, and it hasn't really been our best trait.
Right, and we'll talk about that before we get into the game here. And, of course, Brandon Fioku is inactive. For the Texans, this is very important. Tavier Thomas, one of their backup corners. Denzel Perryman, one of their star linebackers. Case Keenum, their third quarterback's out. Dare Ogu Bowell, one of their backups, is out.
Yeah.
Michael Dieter, one of their center guard hybrid pieces on that line, is out. So is Josh Jones, who's one of their backup tackles, and their star left tackle, Laramie Tunsil, is out. That means 3 of their linemen are out. 3.
Yeah, not to mention that they already have Titus Howard on IR as well as Kenyon Green on IR.
And Scott Cushenberry.
You're correct.
So when you look at the Texans' projected offensive line today, we're looking at Austin Deculus.
No, DeCoolest sounds better.
DeCoulis. He's not going to be the coolest after today going up against Alex Highsmith.
He sure as hell better hope so.
He was promoted from the practice squad just yesterday.
Yeah.
To start at left tackle because of the injuries.
And the only thing the guy has to him is he was a former 6th-round selection last year. That's it.
Beside him is Kendrick Green. I think we all say that with a smile on our face. Hi, Kendrick. Get ready to say hi to Larry and Keanu. I think you had a lot of time with them in preseason and
as a matter of
training
fact,
camp, right?
Of course, you know before the game came out, people were going to be asking Kendrick Green how he felt about being traded to Houston and facing his former team.
Right.
I got a couple quotes he said down here. He pretty much said that he's glad that the trade happened and he's glad that he's no longer with the Steelers.
The feeling is mutual.
It's more mutual on our end, Kendrick.
Much more mutual on our end.
He also stated that he was put in a difficult spot with the Steelers, which he's not entirely wrong there.
No, we agree with that.
He's not wrong there.
No, the Steelers didn't do him any favors, but yeah.
He also didn't do us any favors. I mean, it just didn't work on both ends.
No.
The Steelers took a gamble on an undersized guard to move to center to replace Pouncey, and Kendrick just didn't step up to the plate.
And now we have to face him this week. So how fitting is that?
Yeah.
At center, they have Jarrett Patterson, one of their rookies from Notre Dame. Their right guard is Shaq Mason, one of their only healthy starting linemen. I think he's the only
and quite the
healthy
veteran.
lineman.
Quite the veteran.
Sure is. And, of course, at right tackle, they have George Fant going up against T.J. Watt, who, of course, we are sporting T.J. Watt jerseys. I sported Joey Porter Jr. all season up until now because I feel like you have to sport the Watt jersey because he's only just blowing up the league right now. He leads the league in sacks with 6.
But not only that, today will be the day where the Houston Texans will induct J.J. Watt into the Texans Hall of Honor at halftime.
Yes.
And I think I read somewhere on Twitter or X, wherever you want to call it, that I think J.J. or not J.J. T.J. is going to be giving Watt the ring.
Yes.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Halftime. And it's also incredibly ceremonial because today is also the birthday of Mrs. Watt, J.J. and T.J.'s brother. So happy birthday to Mrs. Watt. What a day for the Watt family. What a massive day for the Watt
whole
family,
family's
man.
there at NRG Stadium in Houston.
It's an incredible, successful story, man. You love to see it. Football is family, truthfully. You got JJ, a first ballot Hall of Famer, being inducted into the Texans Hall of Honor. You got TJ just wrecking up the league right now. Should be a favorite for Defensive Player of the Year as long as he stays healthy and continues on this path, which we all should anticipate and believe.
Yep.
And seeing what the Texans O-line will have to offer against our pass rush today, you have got to love the matchup. You don't want to underestimate it. You don't want to underestimate the Texans. You especially don't want to underestimate the run defense because anything can happen any given Sunday, especially since they are at home. But their O-line versus our pass rush, which has 13 sacks in the first 3 weeks, you got to love the fact that the pass rush should eat today.
You got to love the chances when it comes to the pass rush. And the pass rush has been the best thing about the Steelers defense. Each week, they have stepped up big time. They have came up big, and it has helped us win our past 2 games, really, against the Browns and the Raiders.
Yeah.
So this game, I think I'm more than confident in the pass rush coming to eat up CJ Stroud for lunch.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, and hopefully force his first turnover, his first career interception.
He has yet to do that.
I think we all are banking on that fingers crossed, and that affect the offense has to take advantage. There is a poll in the chat for you guys to vote on. Already 90 votes. How many sacks did TJ Watt get? Is it half a sack to 1, 2 to 3 sacks, or 4 to 5 sacks? The majority again say 69% nice, say 2 to 3 sacks.
I can see it.
That's what he's averaging.
I can see it.
That's what he's averaging, man. So I think we expect TJ Watt and the entire pass rush to have a very solid game to eat today. We hope so. We're going to need it for our defensive end. We're going to need it to help our secondary, which is still very questionable, very worrisome, especially when it comes to our starting cornerbacks outside Peterson and Levi Wallace. Those guys there are still big question marks, red flags for our secondary, despite coming away with interceptions, respectively, from each of them last week. But now they got Nico Collins, Tank Dell, both have over 250 receiving yards the first 3 weeks, with Stroud just throwing the football. That's where the pass rush has to come in and just benefit everything. And then the offense has to benefit the defense, which means do what you did last week. Let's get some sustainable, lengthy drives going. Go down the field, first down, spread the ball around, and this time finish some drives. Stop leaving points off the board.
Yeah.
But I do worry about this obviously I worry about the offense, but especially in this game because they are going up against DeMeco Ryans, who's a defensive-minded genius, and Matt Burke, who they just brought in under DeMeco Ryans as the defensive coordinator for the Texans.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that they're going to bring the Steelers' offense back down to reality. Like, yeah, we had our best game of the season last week. We had 2 touchdowns. We were moving the ball a little bit. We were starting to express our true potential. But the fact that we're on the road again and it's in the Texans' home, so I could be wrong. Obviously, I hope I'm wrong. But I have this weird feeling that the Steelers' offense is going to go back to their struggling ways. And meaning we can't get a run game going. We're going to go back to the check downs and the short passes, the conservative vanilla stuff.
Yeah, and when you look at this Texans defense, it's nothing, of course, mind-blowing, but they got names. Obviously, their first-round pick, or their second first-round pick, Will Anderson. Sheldon Rankins is still a capable player at this stage of his career. Christian Harris, I think we all remember scouting him when it came to linebacker position, him coming out of Alabama. Blake Cashman, former Jet, I think.
Yeah.
You know, he's a solid guy.
Former linebacker out of Minnesota.
Yep, Henry Tutu. Steven Nelson, former Steeler. You know, part of the cornerback duo between Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson.
Shaq Griffin.
Shaquille Griffin.
Former Seahawk and Jag.
Jalen Petrie. You know, he's a nice ball hawk, good safety.
Petrie's underrated. He's up and coming. And this is with Derek Stingley on IR.
Yeah, that's right.
So you still can't sleep on this Texans team, man, on either side of the football, because the Texans they're not big. They're not noisy. They're not going to, bring a certain level of impact to each Sunday game, but they're going to remain competitive.
No, you don't want to. I want to consider Houston to be a pushover.
No. I mean, I would love to see a very convincing win, I would say a blowout, but when's the last time we had a blowout? A couple years ago.
Put that poll in the chat.
The 2020 season, I think, 2021 season. Hell, the only more recent blowout win confidently that I could say was against the Panthers on Thursday night that ruined Cam Newton's career.
That game or
TJ Watt, that's the game that everyone knew his name.
Yeah.
When he really started to become the TJ Watt we know now instead of, JJ's brother.
Yeah.
It's not JJ's brother no more.
No, absolutely not.
But I don't think we're going to get a blowout. A blowout victory would be great, and it'll be a huge stepping stone. It'll be a huge big step for this offense, although it is the Texans. But again, they're not a pushover.
No, they're not.
So I'm still anticipating a heart attack, something very close, down to the wire type of performance. So a typical Steelers heartache. Stressful Steelers football is what I'm anticipating in this game. I'm not anticipating a lot from the offense. If they do show something, I'm still not anticipating any crazy consistency, any crazy changes. For the defense, I think we still trust our pass rush most importantly.
Yeah.
Get some turnovers. You kind of already know what to expect from the defense at this point. The offense, on the other hand, is still a big, I don't know. This is where we say, and we said in the preview, consistency is key.
Yeah.
This game's going to have to show it. Can they remain consistent with what they did last week? Can they build upon that? Can they replicate and improve and give us more? Do better. Get more points. Can we score 30? We could, man.
It's possible.
Anything's possible any given Sunday, but that's why we say, man, this also has a feeling of a trap game.
See, maybe a few years ago I would say that because, we were a bit more, I guess more dominant and competitive. But
it's also
but lately it hasn't really been that way. It's just been like very sluggish and sloppy and
you're absolutely right. And
you know what I mean?
That's every game against elite competition, against good competition, against bad competition. It's just the same thing with the Steelers. It's been that way for a couple of years.
And that's the problem.
But the reason I say trap is because we are on the road. It's in the Texans' home. Now I feel a little more confident saying it would be a trap game if the Texans lost last week.
Yeah.
But it's also a rookie quarterback. A lot of injuries.
But
their O-line is bruised up badly.
But you stated that Houston is at home and they're facing a rookie quarterback. Now, I do have a couple stats here that could fall into the Steelers' favor. Because when it comes to Mike Tomlin, the Steelers under Mike Tomlin, overall, Tomlin is 23-4 against rookie quarterbacks. As well as Houston, when it comes to them playing at home, the last time they won a game in their stadium, NRG Stadium, was December 26, 2021. Since then, they are 0-9-1. That means they lost all their games last year at home, despite the tie to start the season last year.
Right.
Ever since then, and they lost their first home game this year. So since
they have
then,
not won a home game since 2021?
Correct. Yes.
Oh.
So with those two stats there, those could fall in favor for the Steelers, but they have to show up.
Yes, they do. This is the game where consistency is key on every part, but especially the offense. You want us to believe that this team is improving on a week-to-week basis. You want us to believe that you're starting to turn the season around already in week 4. Well, let's see more of what we saw last week and then some. But obviously, knowing it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, you can't go in with that level of expectation. You got to keep it very standard, keep very middle of the line, and who knows, maybe the Steelers overplay our expectations.
Yeah.
So we'll
overexceed our expectations, really. Just watch the game and just see what happens. Pretty much. I mean, that's just the way it is at this current state with this team.
But I'm still going in specifically for the Steelers' offense, as I do every game, anticipating the same old stuff, same old Steelers, SOS, right? That's the way I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe they proved me wrong like they did last week.
SOS, just like I think the Chiefs said that at one point.
Yeah, same old
Something
Steelers.
like that. Yeah.
Same old Steelers. That was before.
Or at least that's what fans always called them during like the down years before the 70s dynasty
before
came
Chuck
about.
Noll came in. That's what the Chief would call same old Steelers, same old Steelers. Well, guess what? Same old Steelers, and it wouldn't surprise me if we get the same old Steelers this week against the Texans. This is a different Texans team. We cannot underestimate this team, but we're obviously anticipating a win, a good performance from the defense, and hopefully another 2 or 3 touchdown game from the offense.
Yeah.
That is the expectation.
Maybe some more improvement from Kenny Pickett's part at the same time.
That is the desire. We'll see if we actually get it. But we got about 10 minutes till kickoff, so we still got some time. Let's see what the chat's doing. Yeah, the Fire Cannon sign's not going nowhere, man. That's not going nowhere. Will Najee get 100? No. Najee is not getting 100 yards. Rare, the Steelers are not scoring 100. Man, we'll be lucky to get 24 points.
We struggle enough to get a first down in the first quarter, so that's all you need to know.
It's crazy to think that I wouldn't have thought this, but we got a touchdown in the first quarter before we got a first down in the first quarter.
Yeah.
This season, so
now you can still count that as a first down if you wanted to, but
surely.
But it was a touchdown at first. So.
24-10 Steelers calling it now. I could see that. I'm still going with it like a 23-17 Steelers. I do think Steelers will walk away with a victory here.
Rare Stat says, you want to hear a joke? Yeah, Matt Canada.
Yeah.
Matt Canada.
It's the biggest joke there is.
Yeah, that's all I need to hear.
I'm looking forward to seeing Big Bully Benton versus Green. That should be a great matchup. Keone Benton, he needs to see 3 downs, man. He has 3 down potential, and with Hayward out half the season, this is the time to do it, man. Yeah. This is the time to get his feet wet in that area. I know they don't want to rush it, but at this point, there is no rush, Like, there is no scare for a rush.
Now, you're already a month into the season. So I think this would be the appropriate time to get Benton in for a lot more of the reps on defense.
Yeah, same thing with Brody Jones, same thing with Joey Porter Jr. Again, we're not anticipating those two specifically until after the bye, but regardless, man, they need to see more playing time, man. They need to see more playing time. They need to see more starting time. And especially a guy like Keone Benton. Like, you got to love the matchup with him. So let's see him more on the defense. Let's see him more alongside Ogunjobi and Liao and guys like that, right? Let's let him eat today. Let's let this entire front seven, this entire pass rush eat.
Yeah, Steve Verstadt says that was a joke. We took it right out of his mouth. See, I mean, listen, man, I already know. I'm too quick.
Benton's going to eat today, going against Kendra Green. Well, he got his first career sack last week, man. Could he walk away with another? Maybe 2?
Do you see the game film on Twitter of Kendrick Green just blocking?
Yes.
Listen, I know it was.
Listen, I already seen enough game film of Kendrick Green blocking.
Yeah, but I mean, like when he was in for Houston. If you guys don't know, his number is number 50, I believe. So if you guys want to spot Kendrick Green, there you go, number 50 on the 50. Offensive line. But and I know it was DeForest Buckner that he was blocking, but it's like he had the advantage to a degree, and he still let Buckner go around him and still get the sack on Stroud. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
My question is, do the Texans have anyone to sit in case Kendrick Green is just so bad?
Well, on the depth chart.
They don't.
On the depth chart, Nick Broker? Is that him? Nick Broker?
Maybe. If they want to.
I mean, they're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to offensive line. They're bare. Their offensive line is bare and broken. And I do feel bad for Stroud because he's a talent quarterback. He was an offensive Rookie of the Month for September,
right?
According to the NFL. So he's got a tough task against this pass rush.
Sure does. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a fun little watch for our Steelers. Hopefully they don't underestimate. Hopefully they don't play down like we kind of like to fear with our Steelers sometimes. But we'll see.
I'm already sitting in the stadium, seeing a video on Twitter. Players are coming out of the tunnel. I just see a swarm, a wave of terrible towels already at NRG Stadium.
Yep.
Steelers Nation travels everywhere.
Texans ain't scoring. Man, they ain't scoring 30. Texans might get 20. Maybe.
You don't think they possibly get 30? They got, 37 last week?
Yeah, not against this defense.
Depends.
Not with this O-line.
It really depends, but yeah, exactly.
Not with this O-line.
I am confident with the pass rush. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, they did it against a division rival, though, so I guess that makes more appropriate sense. But the Steelers are not too familiar with, so.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. We're talking TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith and Benton. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, you know Watt's going to want to have another standout performance.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus. You got to love our matchup, seriously. Electricville says I need 6 sacks. I think we get 7. I think our defense gets 7 sacks total. Maybe more. It's possible. If you're the Texans fans, you cannot favor this matchup. This front 7 versus their starting 5, I mean, I do like the Texans jerseys they're wearing, though. The red jerseys they like to wear.
Mm-hmm. They stick out. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a nice flash.
They're pretty nice, yeah. It's almost game time. We're about 3 minutes away.
It's almost kickoff for the 4th game this season, folks. Can the Steelers win 3 straight? Pick a Steeler for an edit. Let's go with Keanu Benton.
There you go. That's a good one. That's a great one. Keanu Benton, the Bully Bennett.
Do you guys have superstitions for the Steelers games? I have 3 big ones that went the wrong way for me, and now I'm super on edge today.
Superstitions? I mean, I never really did when it came to the Steelers.
I did.
I remember that tie against the Browns.
Yeah.
You wore the Watt. You always told me about it. You wore the Watt away jersey in that game.
I never wore it since.
Ever since then, you have not worn it.
And now I'm wearing a Watt jersey for the first time this year.
But it's a home jersey, so it makes it. It would have been more appropriate for it to be away.
But I've been wearing Joey Porter Jr. all season, and now I'm wearing Watt because it's the Texans and.
Yeah. Well, that's your superstition. I don't really have one. I never really did.
I also don't have my Steelers socks on, so I hope that doesn't hurt us.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
As long as I got my Kenny Pickett towel. I don't know, man. I'm getting. See, now you're getting my head rolling. Like what did I not do this morning?
Quest says they booed Kendrick Green at the stadium.
Yeah, he sucks. I'd boo him too.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get some Fire Canada chants in there, man. That is still the truth. That's still the chant. That's still the hope, right? Matt Canada is not it. He did not cook
He's not that guy.
No, he did not cook last week. He microwaved, and I'm not anticipating him to bake either.
Do you think he reheats? You think he reheats?
No.
He didn't finish the meal.
No.
You think he reheats
you think
in the microwave?
one solid game is going to make me believe, hey, we can do that again?
It's hard to. It's hard to.
Until it's what do they say? What's the term? It's I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. I've seen much bad with this guy that I don't believe in consistency.
That's why we preached in the preview. Consistency is key.
That's the biggest thing.
That's
today.
always been the Steelers' biggest gripe on offense, or pretty much their kryptonite.
There's been a lot, but yeah,
It's been a lot, but consistency has always been a big part of that. They have one solid performance one week, and then the next week they just fall back flat on their face.
Exactly.
Just a face full of turf. Hopefully Kenny doesn't get any of that. Hopefully our line can block this front seven of Houston, Will Anderson and guys like that.
Well, James Daniels is out. We got Nate Herbig starting, who we picked up for improved depth reasons. So he's going to be getting his first start with the Steelers. So hopefully he can step up in this one. But that is still a little bit of a concern.
And I think Anderson's going to be on Dan Moore's side, if I'm not mistaken, because he's the left defensive end on the depth chart here on ESPN.
If he's the left, he's going to be on
He's
Chuck's
on the right.
side.
Yeah, he's on the right side then. Right?
He's going to be on Chuck's side.
Yeah, Chooks' side.
Yes.
So he's going to be, he's going up against. So then Chooks got to protect him. He's got to protect Kenny then.
Let me see something.
Even though Dan Moore still got Jonathan Greenard and even Jerry Hughes on the other side. And Dan Moore's just been like very iffy to start the year.
No, he needs to sit.
He's been very iffy. He may have earned a starting job, but I don't expect him to hold on to it for much longer.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what happened to Presley Harvin. It's some sort of hamstring injury, I think Rob said.
Yeah, it's a hamstring injury.
But, yeah, we'll be seeing former Steeler Brad Wing, who hasn't punted in the NFL in 6 years. Most recently, what was it? The
Giants. The Giants. Yep.
Yeah, most recently, 6 years ago, when times were a little more simpler. That was...
And Wing, I remember Wing. He was not that good.
No.
Because I remember that very vividly. I remember that 2014 matchup against the Bucs. He did a very piss-poor punt.
Yeah,
and it caused...
Where'd it go? Like 30 yards?
And it caused their quarterback, who the hell was he? He's a former Bear. Got that big money contract. What was his name?
Mike Glennon?
Yeah. I think that's his name. Mike freaking Glennon.
Oh, was he the starter?
Yeah.
Was he the starter?
In 2014, yeah, I remember. And the Steelers' defense was just bad at that time.
Oh,
sure.
God, that was Troy's last year.
Sure, the defense.
That was when
the defense was bad, but Glennon drove the Buccaneers all the way down for a game-winning touchdown with just seconds left in the game.
Which was their first win of the season in Heinz Field. I remember that game very vividly.
Yep.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And of course, going into that game, we knew there was some worry with it. And that's why we have the same worry in this one, because it's just, it's similar. Although the Texans won last week, but still, it kind of has a similar writing on the wall. They can't fall for this one, man. Was Mike Glennon that quarterback?
Yes, yes. Who else was it? It wasn't Josh Freeman, or it wasn't who else did they have back then?
Let me find it.
I can't remember who else they had. Well, it's pretty much game time at the moment.
Yeah, we're here for kickoff. Oh, let me see. Yeah, you're right, Mike Glennon. He threw two touchdowns, 300 yards. Yeah, that's how bad our defense was.
Again,
man.
The defense was bad, but Brad Wing's punt did not help. It was barely 30 yards, I think.
No.
Yeah, they highlight Tomlin and D'Amico Ryans. Man, ain't that crazy though, D'Amico? Such a star defensive player for Houston. Now he's coaching them.
Yeah.
And there is the man of the hour, J.J. Watt.
Hey, J.J. Watt has always been one of the more loved and respected NFL players in our generation. And of all time, he's hyping up the Texans crowd right now. Hyping up the Texans team.
Yep. Again, it's gonna be a.
He's on enemy territory, but you gotta love and respect the guy, man.
But it's gonna be a whirlwind of emotion for him because he's hyping up the Texans, but he's got to cheer and root for his brother, of course.
And it's their mom's birthday, so.
Oh, what a wild day for the Watts.
Gotta love it.
Let's see if TJ can sweeten it for us,
Yeah, absolutely. As well as JJ absolutely should have won 2014 NFL MVP, not Aaron Rodgers.
You know why they gave it to him.
Yeah, of course. But the season that J.J. Watt had that year, it will never be done again by any defensive player.
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever. 20-plus sacks, 3 touchdown receptions by a defensive player. Like, that's never going to happen again.
No. Not at all.
Don Maximum Sports with a $10 super chat as Boswell will kick this off. Here we go, folks.
So the Steelers will get the ball at halftime. He will take it.
They will return this. Oh, he sees some field. He sees some field down past the 30. He's taken down by Joey Porter Jr. on special teams.
That's a solid gain, though, by number 26.
Here comes CJ Stroud and company. Yeah, Don Maximum Sports with a $10 super chat. Let's do it, Twins. 3-1 time. I feel bad for Stroud. He literally going to die with an all backup O-line. Time for the best defensive player to eat with everybody saying TJ Watt.
Yeah.
I love that. Appreciate $10. That's awesome.
Oh, let's get it done. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. Just hit the freaking mic with my chin.
No Sunday ticket, but at least I can watch the Steel Twins. James, we appreciate that.
Hey, thank you, James.
We got Sunday tickets so we can catch every game. They go in the center. Oh, play fake. He throws. Tank Dell, incomplete. Is that a flag?
No, I didn't see a flag on the field.
I thought they threw a flag, but that was Levi Wallace in coverage. It was intended for Tank Dell. If caught, it would have been a gain of 13, but thankfully Wallace was able to get the PBU.
The offensive lineup, Austin DeCoulis being highlighted.
Kendrick Green, Jarrett Patterson.
Shaq Mason, and George Fant.
That is terrible. DeCoulis was brought up. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he was brought up from the practice squad to start this game. That's how bare they are.
They do got a lot of weapons on offense.
And they go into center I for him here. They're going to try to lean on the run game. They pitch it to Pierce, who will find
Pierce,
room.
And he gets a gain of about 12 or 13, first down.
Wow, big run by Dameon Pierce.
One of his better successful runs of the year so far.
Of the year, absolutely. This is a guy that doesn't even average 3 yards a carry this season.
Right there, he got 12 on a toss. You see again the fullback involved right here.
Take notes. Take notes. Look at that. He gets the block on Peterson, creates a gap. Roberts can't bring him down. Casey pushes him out of bounds.
You seen how the line just shifted, and the blockers just did their job.
They're going to lean on the run game, man. Their line is banged up, but they're going to lean on it. They give it to Pierce again, who doesn't get far.
Taken down by Leal.
I thought that was TJ Watt.
No, Leal with a good run stop right there.
Let's talk about Leal a little bit. How good has he been this year stepping up in the run?
As they show the Steelers' defensive lineup. But yeah, you're right. Leal, and when it comes to the run, he is definitely improved.
Big time. He's just wrapping up ball carriers. He's shedding blocks. He's filling gaps.
Pass rusher, he's not there yet. He's still growing. But as a run defender, he's actually been one of our better guys.
Gotta like Leal a little bit, man.
Third round pick last year out of Texas A&M.
Yeah. 2nd and 8. They go empty here. Pierce motions in the slot. Snap. Stroud looks left. He's going to run the football.
He's going to use his legs.
He'll get a first down. Gain of 10 there on the ground.
Yeah, they driving down the field.
That's their second first down this drive. Both on the ground.
That's another thing about Stroud, of course, is his dual threat ability.
Yeah, look at this offensive line as we talked about in the pregame. Josh Jones out. Titus Howard, short-term IR. Kenyon Green, season-ending IR.
Yeah.
Same thing with Scott Cushenberry. Short-term IR for Juice Shrugs. And out for the third straight game is Laramie Tunsil. Oof. And all that, CJ Stroud is still showcasing a lot of potential, man. Give this guy a consistently healthy line, and you got like the potential. They give it to Pierce, and he's wrapped up. He pushes for extra yardage, making it probably a 2nd and 6 coming up.
He's taken down there by Sullivan along with a defensive lineman. I can't tell who, but it's a 4-yard gain.
2nd and 6. Yeah, defense is lacking this drive so far. Can't underestimate this team, man, but they also got to make adjustments. It's a scripted drive. Yeah, the script writers, man, they got something.
It's funny.
They got something creative brewing tonight.
Arian Foster's got something brewing, bro. Former Texan over here.
Right, they go shotgun. Oh, they run a nickel blitz. Oh, Pierce open on the screen.
He's got blockers. He got blockers.
He's going, and there's no one to stop him.
Oh, my God.
Thankfully, Minka trips him up, and he's down at the 10-yard line.
That's a big gain right there by Pierce.
Oh, no.
Following his blockers, just being patient and just lowering the shoulder for extra yardage. That's going to be a 1st and goal, I think. See, they were at the 39 right there.
Yeah, they ran the inside blitz, but did not anticipate the screen, which he had 3 blockers ahead of him.
Yeah, right there.
One being Kendrick Green. They're going to center, They
First
give
and
it to
10
Pierce.
First and 10 after 12. Pierce runs it. He only gets about a gain of 1.
Yeah, met the line of scrimmage. Oof, come on, man.
Come on, red zone defense got to come up big here.
You can't underestimate this team, and they're going to try to get Pierce going. He has been going all season. Here he is just running through this drive. This is an entirely fresh Texans coaching staff. Their defensive coordinator first season, offensive coordinator first season, head coach first season. Like this is a fresh team, literally building themselves from the ground up.
CJ Stroud coming off a good month of September. I mean, it's a new era in Houston.
2nd and 9. It looks like the timeout was called by the
Houston.
Texans.
Houston called timeout already. With just barely 4 minutes into the first quarter, into the game.
It's a little interesting. They call a timeout. All right, we need a defensive stop here. We need to limit 3 or we need a turnover.
They established the run early. Yeah, that run there with Pierce. I always liked Dameon Pierce. Him coming out of, what was it, Florida?
Yep.
Florida or something.
Very, very tough runner.
4th round pick, and the guy just had an impressive rookie season. Looking to get 1,000 yards this time around, of course, but...
Not a good start to the season, but he's starting to get going here. He already has, compared to the first few games, already has some of the yards he had from last week, actually. Let me see. Actions. Let me get the stat sheet up.
Okay, there you go. 2nd and 9 now.
Come on, load up. There we go. By the way, it is October. How about that? It's Halloween month.
Yes,
now,
it
man.
is. It is the 1st of October.
1st of October, and the Steelers are already scaring the shit out of me. There you go, shotgun. They give it a tank down on a jet sweep, and Holcomb can't reach him. And he'll get close to the first down. See, that's why speed and range is important at the middle linebacker position, man. You got to think that if even Mark Robinson was lined up at linebacker, he would have had the speed to try to slow him down. Holcomb just doesn't have the range or the speed.
See, they double-teamed Watt right there.
Damn it.
They already, yep, see, they watched a lot of film.
3rd and 3.
Let's see what they do here.
This would be a big stop if they can hold him here. But will D'Amico, if they hold him, will D'Amico have the guts to go for it? Oh, they go empty. They go empty. Snap, Stroud looks. He's going to step up and throw. No, he's going to run.
Use his legs. He stretches for the end zone. I think that's a touchdown.
I think that's a touchdown, too. An opening drive. Did they roll a touchdown? It looks like it.
They going to signal it?
That looks like a touchdown to me.
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
His knee didn't hit.
Already? Wow, an opening drive touchdown on this defense. Was his knee down?
And
yes, but where's the ball? I think, did the nose of the ball reach the white? That's not a good angle. From that angle, it doesn't look like it, but I probably did. Show the pylon view. That angle doesn't show it either. Show the first angle. That looks like a touchdown to me. First career rushing touchdown. They're going to review it, but I think they're going to hold it.
I think it will stand.
Wow. An opening drive touchdown.
9 plays, 69 yards.
You cannot underestimate this team, man.
4.5 minutes off the board, just like that. Stroud just taking the team down on the first drive.
Don Maxim Sports with a $5 super chat says, Jake from State Farm is sitting with Mama Kelsey. Does that mean he's... Oh, God, no, no.
Oh man!
You know why Jake from State Farm is sitting with Mama Kelsey? Because Aaron Rodgers is also at the Jets facility. He's going to be at the game. They're getting the whole State Farm crew going with Rodgers and Mahomes.
I thought Rodgers was done with that.
Maybe not. Maybe they're talking again. I don't know.
Well, they're going to review the touchdown. They're going to take a closer look at it.
Regardless, this is not a good start.
It's not. And even if he doesn't get the touchdown, it's a first down.
And they're just going to punch it in probably. Maybe even sneak it. Regardless, it looks like the Texans are going to end up with a score here on this drive.
It looks that way. It really does.
Not a good start.
As of now, it just looks like an opening drive touchdown by a rookie quarterback.
It's still very early, but you can't like the fact that they absolutely underestimated this Texans offense early on into the game. They can make adjustments. They can slow it down. This might be the only points they allow, fingers crossed. but they absolutely underestimated this team early on to this game. That's the problem when it comes to like home or away games or facing young competition or rookie quarterbacks or even backup quarterbacks, right? Quarterbacks that don't have much film on them, is they just underestimate it. They go in, hey, you know what, this is a cakewalk, when it's not. Any given Sunday is a real term. It's a real thing.
It's been that way for the past few years now. Anybody remember, what was that quarterback's name? Ravens guy. When they had
may he rest in peace, Ryan Mallett.
Yep. Ryan, who remembers that game?
Game,
Ryan Mallett looked like Tom Brady out there. Jesus Christ. I don't care if it was the Ravens. I don't care if it was a rival.
Everyone was laughing at Kendrick Green, but he's got a reason to ball out today. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. He's got a fire under him. You're right.
He has every right to prove himself.
Sure.
I'm not denying that.
But there was no one that was going to this game thinking that was going to happen. But here he is, man, getting a lead block on that screen pass that got Pierce up the field. And that's where Green is best used, is in space up the field in the second level.
Yeah.
You can't ask him to stand and form in the line and think he's going to block a 300-pound lineman. Which is why I don't know why we didn't use him at the fullback position in preseason. Like, let's get him in space.
We're back from commercial. They're showing stupid Panera Bread advertisement.
They didn't roll it a touchdown because the offense is still on the field. So is our defense. So I guess they didn't roll it a touchdown. He was short. Regardless, that puts him at the 1, though.
They could just hand it to Pierce if they wanted to.
They could sneak it, too.
He's just shy right there.
It's a game of inches.
See, from that view, you can't really tell. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I don't know why they showed that angle.
You got pylon cameras. Like,
regardless,
come on.
They could sneak it. They could give it to Pierce here. They might even run eye for him. Yeah, they go eye for him.
They're just shy, very shy.
You knew what they were doing. They go eye for him. There's motion from Robert Woods, I believe. They sneak it with Stroud, and he gets in anyway.
He stretches for it.
Wait,
there's a flag. Hold on, I think.
Must be a false start.
Steelers defenders are saying false start. They're signaling it.
That would hurt because they're at the 1. Now they're going to be pushed back.
False start.
Ooh, not good. Not good. And you got to feel for whoever the hell.
And I think that was Kendrick Green.
Kendrick Green.
He got a little jumpy.
He got a little excited. Number 50, Kendrick Green.
Oh, no, I didn't see movement there. Did you?
No.
I didn't see movement unless it was like his hands or something.
Regardless, that pushes them back down to the 6-yard line. They go under center here. Motion from Dalton Schultz, their tight end, who has not been good this year. According to many Texans fans. Play fake. Screen pass.
And it's Pierce. He's just going to waltz right in for
It's a touchdown anyway. It's a touchdown anyway.
There's another flag on the play. Wait a minute.
There is a flag.
Slow your roll, Dan. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Hold on.
And that's a player downfield.
Really? What?
Oh, man.
Houston.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, damn.
An eligible man downfield.
Wow, man. Drives are penalty killers, bro. There was at the 1. Then the false start from Kendrick Green took him at the 6. Then they run the screen with Pierce for a touchdown. And now an eligible man downfield forces them back even more.
That would be Shaq Mason, the right guard.
Ooh, the veteran.
Yeah, he's way down there.
Wow.
He's way down there. Wow, you figure the veteran would know better.
The Steelers defense is lucking out right now with these penalties.
He got a little too excited on that play.
These O-line penalties.
Second straight penalty on. So the false start was Shaq Mason.
Yeah, they messed up. Regardless.
Okay.
Regardless. Now this pushes them back at the 11, the 10 or 11 yard line. They go under center. Motion from Woods. They give it to Pierce. Wrapped up by TJ Watt.
Yep. Down at the line of scrimmage. Look at Watt coming up with the run stop right there.
That was TJ Watt and another defensive man. I think it was Minka coming down here to make sure Pierce went nowhere. Let's take a look here. But that's a no-gainer right there. This would be a hell of a defensive stop. Yeah, he had a swim move on Schultz. And, yeah, that was Minka who came in to finish wrapping him up.
I don't think using the tight end's smart.
No, especially a guy like Dalton Schultz. He's not a good blocking tight end. He's not a good tight end in general. I mean, multiple drops this year. There's a reason Dallas got rid of him.
Second and goal now at the 11. They were pushed back just a bit.
Come on, let's hold him. They go into center again. Play fake. He throws. End zone shot.
Very
too far. But they want a flag and they get one. What?
And Jordan.
That looked out of reach. That looked uncatchable.
Jordan's going to point towards Minka. That was a very inaccurate pass by Stroud. Pass interference.
Oh, they call it. That looked overthrown. That looked way out of reach for Brevin Jordan.
Let's take a look at the play here. He's got his hand. No,
that is way out of. It's the.
That's not.
What are you talking about? That's not PI. He can't catch it.
Jordan was not going to get there.
That is not catchable by any means.
He's got contact. He barely
gripped him.
Jordan was not going to get down there.
That's bullshit.
Jordan wasn't going to get down there.
Now they're going to give it to Pierce, who's met at the line and doesn't go nowhere. Good hold.
Man, this touchdown's taking a lot longer than Houston intended for. More
clock's being winded down. Let's see if the defense can hold, man. They got favors with penalties, and now the bullshit penalty hurts them here. Swear jar. That is so. That's bogus.
They going no huddle here.
Play fake Pierce. He throws. Caught.
Nico Collins touchdown. Will this rule? Don't push that button yet.
Well, there's no flag.
Not yet. And it's rolled a touchdown, Nico Collins.
That one counts this time.
Took a lot longer than they wanted to, but in the end, they pulled through and they got it. 12 plays, 69 yards for 6 minutes and 5 seconds for
Levi
Houston.
Wallace again? Yeah. This bum, bro. This bum. Get him out, dude. Where's Joey Porter at?
Yeah, that's man coverage right there. Why would you not have JPJ in
He got beat
here?
on the slant.
Why are you not going to have JPJ in this predicament?
He got beat on the slant.
Why don't you want to substitute JPJ right here? As the extra point is good. Houston is up 7-0. First opening drive touchdown since January 8th, 2023. Just a good throw by Stroud. Wallace almost got a hand on it. Collins just has the stronger hands.
That looked like a little bit of a late pass, but regardless, they still get a touchdown in the field goal. So the opening drive, it took a little longer for the Texans, but they actually get an opening drive touchdown. They kill almost half the quarter.
It's okay. It's okay. We got the offense coming up, Dan. We got the offense to help, right? The offense to aid us big time. Maybe another 70-yard bomb. Kenny Pickett is the only quarterback in the NFL as of right now to have 2 70-yard touchdowns, right?
We do not care.
Right? Come on. Am I the only one? Come on. You gotta have your confidence, man. You gotta have confidence, man.
You know what I think we should do?
Matt Canada had himself a bounce-back game.
Shut up. You know what I think we should do?
Run the ball!
I think we should do that too, yeah. Yeah.
You know what's the problem with running the football? The second Najee Harris is on the field, the defense can be like, yep, he's running the ball because he's not utilized like Warren is. He's not being exercised at any point with his versatility.
No.
That's the problem, man. That's the problem with our rushing offense. It's so predictable. It's so easy to tell. Like last week, when they stacked the box, it was easy to point out from a viewer's aspect.
Yeah.
And when Najee's on the field, 9 times out of 10, he's always getting the ball up the middle. I mean, it's stupid.
And when defenses know that, there's only so much that the line can do. There's only so much the line can do.
Pass, run, play action. Yes, Nate, we are wrestling fans. In fact, we're looking forward to the Wrestle Dream show AEW has on tonight. Maybe Edge.
Although that's not, yeah.
Maybe Edge is going to debut.
That's not his name anymore. It's Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland. Whatever.
You think he gets involved with Christian Cage? You think he says something devious and evil and sinister about someone's father?
Yes.
Man, that would make me laugh my ass off. I do look forward to the show, though.
There's still a poll in the chat. How many sacks did TJ Watt get? Majority can still say 2 to 3 sacks.
And as I'm looking right now, we got 556 yins of us watching right
now. Can we get 100 likes before the Steelers offense can score some points? 100 likes. We need 15 more thumbs up.
For real, though, what do you expect, huh? You expect run, pass? Do you expect a pass, run, then play action? Or do you expect run, jet sweep, and then pass?
I expect a pass to go for minimal gain. I expect a 2nd and 10 run up the middle with Najee, and then I expect a 3 and out. Anyway, Desmond King coming back to Houston is going to return this. And he'll get near the 20.
Doesn't really get far.
Doesn't get far at all.
And Houston just fired up right there. There's Hewitt, number 43 for Houston.
Here comes Kenny Pickett. Come on, Kenny. Come on, man. Come on.
Christopher says, love the show, guys. Hey, Chris, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Hey, we love you guys. You guys are incredible. Holy shit. I look at the likes. We went from 85 to 132. You guys are amazing, man.
Shit. Insane, man.
Swear jar.
Can we get 150 now before the Steelers can get some points on the board?
You know that's
Let's just keep it going. Just keep it going.
Here's a better question for the chat. When do the Steelers score a touchdown? You can put quarter. You can put time. You can put who. They give it to Najee up the middle in a little draw. And he'll get maybe 4 on the ground.
Yeah.
Where are y'all watching the game at? Via the Sunday Ticket thing on YouTube TV.
As they highlight the Steelers offense, there is Nate Herbig.
Nate Herbig starting in place for James Daniels, his first start for the Steelers.
Hopefully we see some action with his brother in rotations later today.
We go
both studs.
Go shotgun here. Najee still at running back. Kenny throws too high for Youth.
As he was
tightly covered by, I think it was Blake Cashman, former Jet and linebacker out of Minnesota.
And Kenny on that pass was also motioning outside the pocket too.
Which we see a little too often.
Very, very.
Saw a lot of that last year, even with Mitch at quarterback, which goes to show you, man, that's Canada doing that. How many times did we see a snap and then they just run out the pot? They just as if it's like a 3rd and 2 situation. Like,
and Kenny's not exactly good with throw on the runs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get why they constantly do that.
Well, 3rd and 7, they go shotgun here. Snap. Warren subbed in. He's gonna look. He's gonna run. He does run. Kenny goes. Gets the first down.
He just gets in there. He just gets in there.
I was gonna say he was anticipating throwing.
He lost his helmet. He lost his helmet.
Oh, he's talking. Yeah, talk that shit, Kenny. Come on. That's right. You got the first. They didn't do shit. Let's go. Come on, Kenny. Yeah, it looks like he was attempting to try to get it to Warren, but didn't like what he saw, so he used his legs.
No, with the pressure coming.
Come on, Kenny. Talk that shit. Now back it up. Let's go 80 yards.
It's a first down, 1st and 10 now at between the 29 and 30-yard line.
They give it to Najee. Najee finds a little bit of a lane, but I don't know why he stopped. He saw a defender in his sights and kind of just stopped. It seemed like he had a lot
slow down. I mean, come on, Najee. You got to run a motherfucker through his face.
It looked like he had a lot of space to roll. Lamar runs in for a touchdown. I was so close to betting on Lamar and DTR to get both rushing touchdowns. I didn't do it.
Like, Najee had one defender to beat. You could have ran him over, stiff-armed him, or even a hurdle at that. He just slowed down.
That's what I saw. They go jet sweep with Calvin Austin. Good block.
And he's just shy. They're going to mark him shy of the first down marker. 3rd and 1 coming up. It was the jet sweep, Canada special, but it was
3rd and 1.
It was a successful one with Austin.
All right, let's not make this too difficult.
See, he's seen Tank.
Fuck you, dude. I hate you. I hate you.
This man's seen Tank Dell do it. He's like, hey, I can do it with Austin too.
God,
now.
I hate you.
18.7 points per game this season, which is 22nd
Who
in
drinks
the NFL.
Dasani?
Yeah, Dasani's piss water.
They got Warren in motion from Calvin Austin. He sneaks it, first down. Again, don't make this too stressful. Don't overcomplicate anything. Sneak it in, get the first, move the chains. There you go,
That's
Canada.
a first down, yeah, quarterback sneak.
There you go. Attaboy. Don't overcomplicate
And
shit.
why is he always in the goddamn booth?
I hate you. I have to say it every time I see him, bro. I swear to God. You know what he looks like? I'm sure he's a swell fella. Okay? I don't like him when he does his job because he's not good at it. Play fake. Oh, untouched.
Oh, for the love
That's
of
a
Christ.
Sack. That's a sack for number 55. Untouched off the play action. Good Lord almighty.
That's Jerry Hughes.
Jerry Hughes, former Buffalo Bill with the sack. Bro, he was untouched.
What happened there? What the hell happened? Yeah, no one blocked him.
Oh, God.
No one blocked him.
That play was designed to go to Connor Hayward in the flat, but Hughes was untouched.
No one had. You can even have Muth motion as a blocker for a minute.
Nope.
Or second?
No, because the play was intended for Connor Hayward in the flat. You
can still have the play, but Muse be the blocker.
Well, 2nd and 18 now. That might be a drive killer right there. Kenny drops back.
Let's see how they bounce back.
Throws deep. Oh,
and it's picked off.
Is it caught? Oh,
no, it's picked off. It's picked off.
By number 21.
Is it?
Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? It is.
Steven Nelson.
Son of a bitch.
Steven Nelson with the interception.
There's a flag.
Kenny went deep for Calvin Austin, I think it was. And Nelson was just right there. And penalties declined. It's Houston's ball.
Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Calvin Austin is not a guy. If that was George Pickens, you love that matchup. Calvin Austin can't.
No, that's a size mismatch.
That is a mismatch.
Steven Nelson's like 6 foot. He's got a good 3 inches on the guy.
He also
at the same time, I feel like that was forced. I mean, he's seen a chance and he took it, but I feel like he forced that one because it was 2nd and 18. When he just didn't have to. He didn't have to.
I think he liked the matchup. He didn't. Okay, we know holding on the offense and it was declined. Why are you repeating yourself? You just said that.
Oh, wait, there's a penalty on the defense?
Oh,
and another person. He went what? Offset.
I don't think Kenny threw it deep enough, honestly.
I think it's still Houston's ball.
Well, they got the pick.
Well, there was two penalties on the Steelers and one on the Texans. So, see, the ref even forgot what the hell the penalties were. Yeah, Kenny, man, like you can't just be.
It was also a great play by Nelson.
No, it was. He made it
because you gotta like Calvin's speed there. You think like if he had a little extra oomph, he could have had that he could have beat him with his speed generally up the field.
I mean, that's the purpose with Austin.
Yeah, obviously, and that just didn't work out.
On the 2nd and 18, I feel like Kenny didn't really have to go deep on that play at that moment.
At the same time, I don't hate the aggressiveness.
Neither do I. Don't get me wrong.
I would have hated.
Don't get me wrong.
I would have hated if it was 2nd and 18 and they just checked it down.
But at that stage, Kenny can't be forcing for even to a guy like Calvin Austin, his deep threat ability. You can't be forcing passes like that.
No, and
that's a big risk.
Calvin Austin's not a guy that can rip that away.
No. Kenny saw the chance, he took the risk, and didn't work out. Nelson just made a play on the ball.
Damn near in double coverage, too.
Yeah, again, I felt like he forced that. I felt like Kenny kind of thought like he had to get a big play in there because of where we were after the sack. 2 big plays by the defense of Houston, and now they got the ball back.
Not a good start, folks. Not a good start. We're going to need our defense to bail us out. Not a good start.
See, that's the thing. Like, I want Kenny to be aggressive. I want this team to get some chunk plays in there, but that doesn't mean force it after a sack was given up or a bad run play. You know what I mean? Like, don't panic. Don't force it. Take your time. Be patient. Unless you absolutely have a play drawn up that's going to fool the defense that you're confident the defense will be fooled in, and then, yeah, you take the shot.
Yeah.
But at that point, I mean, Austin, who's a small guy, you got Nelson right there and the safety up top.
Speaking of,
and then again, you mentioned Pickens. Why aren't we going for Pickens on that play?
Well, probably because Pickens was nicely covered. I don't hate the play design. They had it written up nicely.
I don't know, man.
I'm not a fan of Kenny's decision there.
I see Nelson just celebrating on the sideline.
Speaking of interceptions, Kirk Cousins threw a 99-yard interception. Pick 6.
Yeah, that's great for my fantasy.
Regardless, man, they're at the 45 on their side of the field. No, our side. I'm sorry. They pitch it to Pierce. He finds a good lane, and he'll get maybe 9 on the ground.
It looks like 8.
That was good blocking. Bears looking to trade Claypool for a 5th or 6th. Might as well just cut him. Yeah, what a shame, right? Lee, what a shame. Dude, you got to be some sort of bad to peak in your rookie year, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. That's a shame. He has so much talent, but he's so clumsy. That's what I thought. The ball was underthrown. And Austin
At the same time, the pass was unnecessary. You didn't have to do that on that specific down. You know what I mean?
I don't disagree, but I don't agree at the same time. If Austin beat him deeper, then they had a shot. It was also great coverage from Nelson. Regardless, Texans have the ball now.
Just in general, it wasn't a good decision by Kenny.
1st and 10. They have 6 first downs, dude. 6.
Yep. We barely get that in a half.
I know. Play fake. Oh, man, they double-teamed Watt. Stroud has all field, and he just throws it away.
Yeah, I couldn't find an open target. And what?
Yes. I'm not a fan either. Our dog is crying for attention right now.
You got more hair than Matt Canada, bro. Jesus Christ.
She's a dog.
And he's a human. A dumb human at that. Jesus. Come on, go lay down. Come on. Come on, we're busy. We're busy.
We're busy. Yeah. So Watt and Highsmith are both on the sideline for this play, which means Watt is on.
Highsmith's on the sideline.
Marcus Golden subs in. They give it to Tank Dell on the jet sweep, and he sees some field.
He lowers his shoulder to Levi.
Well, make no mistake about it. Tank Dell, man, he's what, 5'6", 5'7", 160 maybe, but he has a little physicality to him.
No, he always did.
Very much like Calvin Austin or like a Tutu Atwell.
Always did.
They're all very similar. 3rd and 3. Come on, make a stop. Come on. Let's get Highsmith back out there. Let's make a stop.
Not now. Go lay down, please.
They got Highsmith back out there for 3rd down. If we can limit them to a field goal, that's a win right there. Oh, they go empty here. Throws. Caught.
1st down.
Quick little...
He's met immediately by Peterson, but it's still a first. That's Robert Woods with the grab.
Yeah, quick little out design, 1st down. Nothing pretty about it. Nothing overcomplicated. Just very, very quick and easy. Very smart. Boom.
Now looking good.
Yeah, see? If he wanted to, he could have pumped to... If Stroud really wanted to, he could have pumped fake to Woods and would have hit Collins deep. Because Peterson would have absolutely bit. Thankfully, that's not what happened.
It's not a good start.
No, not a good start.
And we got 2:15 left in the 1st quarter.
Oh, he's getting some pressure. He throws.
Is that
intercepted? Nope.
No, it's not picked.
Wallace in coverage. That's Tank Dell.
That's incomplete. Stroud was pressured and he just threw it.
Seems like the only area we can slow down Tank Dell is in the receiving game thus far. Otherwise, they're getting him the ball behind the line of scrimmage, which is also how he's very successful because he's such a yak monster.
And see, the pressure was coming. Pressure was coming. Forced Stroud to just throw it.
Yeah.
A little bit of a risky throw there. He's lucky it hit the ground.
2nd and 10. Stroud is a baller. He's absolutely going to be a good quarterback. He's going to break that Ohio State, I suppose, transition. They give it to Pierce.
On a 2nd and 10.
He found a little lane. He'll get 5 on the ground. 3rd and mid coming up. Got Stroud starting in fantasy. So do I. I have Stroud because Aaron Rodgers is obviously out. So I'm starting Stroud. I can't start no one else in my legacy.
Yeah. Kelly Kaiser says, why for my whole life following the Steelers do we win ugly and close? Since the 70s, we never just consistently blow teams out. Always a stress.
Always.
Stressful Steelers football, man.
Welcome to being a Steelers fan. Welcome to being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Don't you love it? 3rd and 6. Come on, make a stop. Go out of shotgun.
Highsmith, he beats
deep. Woods, out of reach, incomplete. No flags. 3rd down stop.
Pressure from Alex Highsmith.
Joey Porter Jr. was in on that play. Well, he was in on that possession. Obviously, on the opposite side, because Wallace was in coverage.
So look at Highsmith.
It's good to see Joey Porter get some reps here on 3rd down.
Highsmith got to step up on the left tackle. Caused Stroud to force it probably earlier than he wanted to.
Yeah, he tried a back shoulder throw. As Woods was a little out of reach. Wallace in coverage.
And their kicker, I'm not even going to pronounce his name.
Kayam Fairbairn.
It's quite the name.
36-yard attempt.
And whistles were blown, I think. I think I heard whistles.
No.
Nope. Well, it's good. They're up 10-0. At least we limit them to a field goal, at least.
Yeah, they only get 3 points off the interception. That's a solid. That's actually a very good stop by the defense, based off of where they were field position. So I guess we'll take it. But God, man, this offense got to get something going. They got to get points. Being down 2 possessions right now, and having to bank on this offense is not good. It's not. You want to bank on this offense to get you back up from 2 possessions?
Nope.
Come on, man.
Nope.
The best chance is for us to be up thanks to our either our defense getting the offense in position or our defense getting the points. Very much like the Browns game, right? That's the best case scenario. That way our defense can try to hold us and keep us in the game. But now that we're down 2 possessions and we need the offense to bring us back from each possession, I mean, it's not good. Because anytime we got to do that, then we're forced to throw the ball, and it gets very conservative. Very much like the Niners game. Definitely a bad start.
That's why his offense got a strike. That's why they got to get points on the board. But Kenny's got to be safer with the football. He's got to make smarter decisions when he's throwing it.
Why would he do that?
What?
Elijah Moore. He took a jet sweep and went the wrong way, like Deontay Johnson. What's he doing? Bro,
holy crap.
He lost like 15 yards
Holy
on that run.
crap. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That's like a loss of 20.
I don't know about you guys. I'm getting a little bit of a sense of like a repeat from week 1, where the defense has a very bad start and our offense is down by 2 or more possessions, and now we're gonna have to bank on them to come back. That's the feeling I have right now.
And didn't Kenny throw an interception early in the game too?
Yeah, which is why I say, like, when you need the offense to bring you back from 2 or more possessions, man, you kind of already know what's going to happen. You can't trust it. Yep. At least the cheerleaders look good. It's the only good showing I'm seeing so far.
Can't deny that. All right.
I hate Canada. I mean, I hate Matt, Canada. I don't hate the country. Come on, we need something. Don't let this be a repeat of the Niners game.
We got
man.
120.
It's already feeling that way because we're down by 2 possessions already in the first quarter.
And we got 120 left in the quarter too.
Kenny will have the most interceptions in the league. I mean, if it's not going to be Allen or Dak or what appears Cousins right now. I mean,
if Kenny keeps it up at this point, I mean, Wade Broderick's coming on the field.
And Broderick Jones is coming on the field, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to hear the reporter. Did they just say Dan Moore just got sat on the bench?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, Broderick's in there now at left tackle.
Good. Shout out to Broderick Jones!
Right alongside Sayamalu, of course.
14th overall pick!
As Kenny goes to throw.
Caught! George Pickens. Doesn't get far. And he arguably fumbled the ball, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, Broderick is now in. I guess Dan Moore got benched, which doesn't surprise me at all. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time.
Did he get benched or did he get hurt? It looks like he got benched.
Yeah, they show the replay.
Well, regardless, this kind of feels similar to when Kenny came in because he came in week 4 last year. And now Broderick Jones comes in week 4 this year. Connor Heyward in motion. They give it to Najee. He bumps into
for the love of Christ.
Nate Herbig. Wow. Nate Herbig gets in the fucking way. And Henry Tutu, the 5th-round rookie from Alabama, makes the tackle for loss, who's having a stellar rookie season so far.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, my God. That's so bad.
Yo, let's look at this. Let's look at this.
Look at this. Look how he hits the gap. I'm sorry. That was...
Why is Cole and Herbig blocking one
Cole.
guy?
Not Nate Herbig.
Why is Cole and Herbig blocking the same guy?
Why can't?
Come on, man.
It's terrible miscommunication.
Come on. Jesus Christ.
Shotgun.
I'm not even going to blame Najee on that.
Kenny throws it. Warren caught it. He can't make
Warren's
magic.
not going to get much.
He can't
Holy
make magic
crap, that was
happen.
bad. Wow! And that's the end of the first quarter, guys.
Wow, that was bad.
That was really bad.
That was really bad, dude.
The second down run was just bad.
And Broderick got beat on the edge there, which caused Kenny to almost get sacked. Oh my God! I need a replay of that play. I need to see that again. Can we rewind that?
I think we can. You know what?
We're on YouTube TV. We can rewind it. We can rewind anything. I want to see that play again.
Nah,
First of all, yeah, go back to the run play. I want to see that again. We're on commercial, so we can rewind this.
yeah. If it wants
I want to
there
see
we
the
go.
run play. This is the run play on 2nd and 7. Yeah, it was. I think Cole should have picked up the blitz inside from Tutu.
Yeah, because when we see the replay, it shows Cole and Herbig blocking the same defensive lineman,
Which is terrible.
While Tutu just comes right in and makes the stop.
This is where the linemen miss their assessments. This is the miscommunication. This is the blocking scheme problem. Holcomb.
See, Cole's got to get that block, because if Cole got that block, Najee could have gotten some positive yardage. I'm not even going to blame Najee on that one.
Mason Cole, man.
It's hard to blame Najee on that one.
I think we need a new center, man, next year. And then on third and 10 here, yeah, Broderick. Oh God! First of all, he got pushed back.
Yeah.
Same thing with Chucks. It was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, not a good rep by Broderick right there. Oof.
Our line still sucks.
I mean, we.
Yeah. Sam Malo is disappointing too. Says Batterista. Yeah, I agree.
I can only hope that he has a bounce back performance like Daniels did last year. But I don't know what's going on with this line or Sam Malo in general.
I don't know if these players just. Excuse me. I don't know if these. Goddamn. Excuse me. I don't know if these players just suck, which they probably do, or if it's like a blocking scheme issue. If it's the coaching that's just messing up, like the way they just run the offense and run the ball.
You know, nothing against Pat Meyer or anything, because I know he's still working with this offensive line group.
But the blocking scheme's not. Yeah, exactly. NHD says blocking scheme is trash. I agree.
I would like.
The offense sucks in general.
I highly doubt it happens, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. I would like to see how
-3 passing yards.
15 total yards. 18 of those are rushing, but the -3 takes it down to 15. I would like to see how Mike Munchak is doing. You know?
Maybe.
I highly doubt it happens. I don't think it will, but ever since he left, the O-line has fallen apart.
We could bring him back. It would help, but
I don't think it happens. I would like it to happen because I miss Munchak. He was a big loss.
I know, but we can't. Brad Wing with his first punt in years, wearing Jeff Reed's old number.
Number
Oh, that's
3.
not a good punt. Oh, he muffed it, but they recovered.
He just recovered it. Lucky bastard.
That wasn't a good punt.
Lucky bastard.
They get down at the 31, dude. The 31. You would have loved that punt to be a little farther. Justin Jefferson scores for the Vikings. That helps my parlay.
How's your parlay looking? One quarter in.
I'm going to look. DJ Moore gets a touchdown. Yeah. So does Cole Kmet for the Bears.
Wow, Justin.
No one cares about that game.
Justin Fields got 2 touchdowns? Holy crap. And Chase Claypool ain't playing. I can see why. Man. Yeah, first 2 possessions, they've been scoring drives.
Yeah, no, it's been terrible. It has been terrible.
Adrian, no, the Steelers are not going to go get Caleb Williams.
No. Stop. You sound like Colin Coward right now. Anyway, they give it to, is that Pierce or Singletary? Regardless, they run the ball.
They ran the ball. I think it's Pierce.
That's Pierce.
He gets pushed back, but he gets a gain of about 2 or 3.
Leal and Green. Oh, yeah. Okay, keep that receipt, Leal. Keep that receipt.
Yeah, I'm frustrated.
Remember that.
I'm frustrated too, Leal.
I'm sure they have battles in training camp. Come on, man.
We're all frustrated too. Now put that energy into your fucking game.
Seriously. Come on, man.
Can I get a freaking screw it? Swear jar. 2nd and 7.
They go empty here on 2nd and 7. Snap, Stroud.
And Marcus Grumman.
Middle of the field, caught.
Holy crap,
Dalton Schultz beats Landon Roberts up the middle. Big first down. Gain of 20 and plus.
Atlanta Roberts in coverage.
What is happening right now?
Which is not his best trait, of course. We knew that. But what does the Steelers do? Let's put him there.
Right up the seam. Yeah, why would you put Landon Robertson coverage? They give it to Pierce.
And Pierce just he's just shutting up defenders. Gets a big gain, first down.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be a long day.
They absolutely underestimated this Texans team.
It's gonna be a long day.
What do they call it? They play down pretty much.
Plays of 10+ yards. Houston has 5. Steelers have 0. Just like the many points we have, 0.
Well,
it's in the field goal range too. 29-yard line.
Understanding they go eye for him, they give it to Pierce again.
And you see how Pierce is like running and hopping at the same time.
Pierce has not had much success at all this year. They have backups.
Yeah, this front 7 is pretty disappointing. Very disappointing.
Dameon Pierce had, how many yards did he have? 100 off of 40 carries this year, right?
He's got 11.
He has 50 right now.
53 on 11 carries. He's halfway towards 100. He might get 100 by the end of the quarter.
And the shameful thing is we kind of expected this.
Yeah, we did. We did
it because, come on, it's a typical game where they play down.
Stroud just going to use his mobility. He throws.
Incomplete.
Wow, it was bounced off
John
of.
Mechie.
Mechie should have caught that one.
He should have caught that one. He can't bring it in.
I'm surprised that was not a catch by Mechie. That should have been a first and goal.
Second-year wide receiver out of Alabama. He was out all last year due to a health reason.
Yeah, but he beat it.
He's going to be a big target for him once he gets going, but that's a bad drop. It's helpful for us. We need to make a stop here. Plays in opponent territory. They have 19. They're about to get 20 right now. We have 0.
Well, we can never get in opponent's territory.
No, because the only time we do is when the defense gives us that field position. They go empty here. Devin Singletary motions wide.
They're playing zone.
Snap. Caught. No, incomplete.
No, it's incomplete off the hands of Woods. He can't haul it in.
Look behind for Woods, and that's a third down stop. Thankfully.
It would have been short anyway. It would have been 4th and 1 had he caught it, but it's 4th and 5 now.
To bring on the field goal unit. That's a stop right there. Yeah, just behind Woods.
And Keanu Neal was going to be right there to mark him down. Excuse me. Holy crap.
I saw Coward say it. That's why I asked. It is ridiculous, but I just wanted to know what you thought about it. No. In case you guys didn't know, Colin Coward, whose show completely just fell off the map after Joy Taylor left. First of all, 38-yard field goal.
He makes it.
It's good.
It's good.
We are down 2 possessions, and we need this offense to bring us back. And we can't get a first down. We can't get plays in the other territory.
Well, Shaq Harris with a $9.99 super chat. Bro, we are trash. It's really not just Matt Canada. It's Kenny as well. This offensive line is atrocious. We have negative yards. I'm so tired of the same old. It's been this way since Ben last 2 years. I am tired of this.
No, I can't agree. I couldn't agree more, Shaq.
That's what we've preached. It's been the same shit. Even when Ben was in.
And you're right. It's not just Canada. Like we said, it's an entire collective failure. It's a mess. I think it all needs scrapped. From coaching and scheming, it all needs scrapped. The players need to execute. The players need to grow.
I think with what they have with the game plan and the scheme, it's just not panning out.
Everything needs scrap. From the scheming, from the game planning, from the coaching needs scrap. And these players need to step the fuck up. We have invested how much into you guys? We've put so much money, so much aggression into the O-line for this. We have spent a first-round pick on Kenny for that. We have put a second, third-round pick on Deontay and Pickens and Muth and Najee for this. This all needs to stop. This all needs scrap.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to step the fuck up. Tomlin, Rooney, whoever needs to make the decision. Canada, who's our O-line coach?
Pat Meyer.
Pat Meyer, yeah, that needs to go. Not working. 2-3 years of this garbage, not working. Get out of here. This sucks.
And it's the same stuff that's
and these players need to fucking earn their paychecks. They need to play to what we have invested in, and they're not.
No.
It's a collective failure.
And it's been that way for the past 3-4 years now. And the Steelers just seem to be fine with it. Tomlin just seems to be satisfied with it.
That's the problem.
And I know Tomlin's not going anywhere. He's not getting fired. He's got two more years left in his contract. We don't fire coaches, is why Canada ain't leaving anytime soon.
Yeah. And Tomlin's not going anywhere.
But that doesn't mean Tomlin can't get in there and change it up. That doesn't mean that he can't do a damn. Get in there, bro.
But here's the thing.
Make the decision.
How many years have we been holding on to that hope? The only reason we had any sort of extra hope or optimism about that specifically this year is because now he has his own team. He has his own quarterback.
But
he now runs this team, right? Now that Ben is retired, right? Well, guess what? And now it seems like he just doesn't fucking care, bro.
But it's the definition of insanity. It seems Tomlin has truly lost his fucking mind with this type of crap.
I think we could use a change of scenery at that position, but I know the Steelers aren't going to do it.
It's just whatever the game plan is or the scheme, it's just stale. It's just stale.
Desmond King not doing much in the return game.
It's just stale. It is like stale bread or freaking spoiled milk. It's just gone bad.
Very bad.
Interception and punt. Steelers' first two possessions.
I hate you. The only reason I didn't say is because of the swear jar.
Like how is Tomlin cool with the same shit year after year? How is he satisfied with it? He has truly lost his mind. He has to. He has.
He doesn't care, bro. He doesn't care. He now has his own quarterback and his own team, and he still doesn't care. He doesn't strive for extra greatness. Oh God, they run the screen.
How? Line with one starter out worse than their starting line that has backups and a practice squad at left tackle.
They did not just run a screen with Pat Frymuth.
Yeah, they did. That's why I laughed. And the line didn't do shit. The line didn't block. Doesn't help those predictable shit.
We can't run a screen. Why are you running a fucking screen with the slowest tight end in the league?
We have 9.
Second and 16. We're not getting a first down. He throws to Pickens.
No, it's Allen Robinson.
I'm sorry.
Dude, it's just frustrating. The line couldn't block a nosebleed if they tried. They run a screen with Pat Frymuth, which gets us -6 yards at that, which was a 2 and 16. Robinson got the catch.
Dude, this is just like the 49ers game. Just like week 1. The only difference, we're not at home. 3rd and 8. Can we get a fucking first down?
Keep in mind, this Texans team hasn't won a home game since 2021.
They run a blitz. Kenny clean pocket throws up in the air, almost intercepted.
Jesus Christ.
I think that was intended for Pickens.
3 and out, barely a minute on the field.
We are down 2 possessions. You go 3 and out. Who was the intended target? Pickens.
No, it was just
great play by Shaq Griffin.
Yep.
He was bear hugging him. I'm flying, Jack.
Tell you what, we're not the king of the world. This team is not. Nowhere near it. This team is like the Titanic. We are sinking. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, except it won't take 2.5 hours to sink.
No, that hole, much bigger than the one the iceberg gave the Titanic.
David Wyon with a $5 says now why it's okay to date a Browns fan. They're not expecting a ring in their future. I'm glad you brought a smile to my face. Thank you. At least they have low expectations.
And look,
so do we.
You know, someone, because we put one of the shorts on Instagram about Kenny Pickett's 2 touchdown performance last week. Put that on Instagram. Someone, because the sign is up here, it's very visible. Someone said that we have the sign up here for views and we need to get behind our offensive coordinator. So you want me to get behind somebody that is terrible at his job? Is that what you want us to do? Because I'm going to tell you what, that ain't happening. And this shit ain't for views.
No, are you kidding me?
This shit is because it needs to fucking happen. But the Steelers are stuck in their own ways. They're too stubborn to fire a guy that is not good at his job. That does a fucking screen with Pat Muth. The slowest fucking tight end in the NFL, and you're going to give it to fucking Muth?
And no, he's not the slowest tight end in the league, but he is not
He might as
fast.
well be.
He's not fast.
Might as well be.
It's not like he's Vernon Davis with speed or Kyle Pitts with speed.
If you're going to run a screen, you got to do it with the right person.
Calvin fucking Austin exists. Or just don't run a screen, because when was the last time a screen was actually in our favor? You have to go back to when Antonio Brown was lighting up the league.
Mark says we got to make the sign, Fire Canada sign bigger.
Oh, I will. I will print out the sheet of Matt Canada working at McDonald's, bro. I swear to Christ. That'll be the poster. All these cans, this Heinz Field Forever, will be gone. It'll just be a big poster of Matt Canada wearing a McDonald's hat. This is the loudest I've gotten all season, bro. And the reason is because of what happened last week, and now you go into Houston and underestimate them. They're no slots, they're no cakewalk, but the Steelers went into this game thinking that. This is just like the 49ers game, bro. But the Texans aren't the 49ers.
No, hell no. Hell
Consistency
no.
is key, and here you are down 2 possessions going 3 and out. Do we even have a first down in this game? And no, I didn't go into this game anticipating consistency. I didn't go into this game thinking we were going to blow out the Texans.
Is it?
I knew it was going to be something similar to this.
But why
I was
is
expecting a little more competitiveness. Something.
Why is it that they have a bounce back performance one week and they fall asleep the next week?
Because
oh my God, what a play by Nico Collins. Good throw by Stroud too. First down. Or second. No, it wasn't second. That was first down. Yeah.
You know, why do I even get heated up after? Because I know this is because we talked about it in the pregame. We talked about it in the pregame.
But I say it every time.
I think it's because just because you expect it doesn't make it any less hurtful.
And that's what pisses us off. It's like even when you expect it. Even when you expect it. Hold on. No.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Even when you expect it, it still pisses you off because you hate to see this team fail.
They have one healthy lineman. No pressure, no sacks. Screen. Devin Singletary. He sees open field. He'll get a first down. No one can tackle. This defense, bro, I swear to Christ. I know the Texans are up and rising. They're a quiet team. They're going to make a big splash in the future. But good God almighty, bro. This defense has no reason to be playing this shitty.
No, not
You expect the offense. This defense has no fucking excuses. No excuses.
How do we not have
They
a
have
sack?
the most bare offensive line they're going up against. They lead the league in sacks.
How has this pass rush not gotten to Stroud yet? I know Stroud's a mobile guy. He can move with his feet, but how do we not have a sack on the guy yet? The run defense I expected. The run defense I expected. But but the pass rush? What the
Dude,
fuck?
You just know what to expect with this team, man. You just know what to expect with this team.
And people think
I don't know why I'm getting very heated.
And people think we're gonna dominate. We're gonna dominate this team.
This team is whatever.
No, hold on. First, Stroud goes to throw. It's caught.
You want to tackle?
Schultz is fighting. He is almost at the first. He's lucky he didn't get it.
You can tackle him.
No, we're lucky. We're lucky he didn't get it. How hard is it to bring a fucking guy down?
Blood
pressure.
But
people are saying, oh, we're gonna dominate this team. No, a team that hasn't won a fucking home game since 2021 is beating our ass.
You're right. They haven't won a home game since 2021.
2021. They are 0-9-1.
They haven't won a home game in almost 2 years, and they got outcoached they are getting outcoached by an entire fresh coaching staff. First year OC, first year DC, first year HC. They go I for him. They sneak it with Stroud.
I don't think he got it. It doesn't look like he made it.
I'll tell you right now, man. This offense better get some sort of points in this half.
It looks like they're short. If they were to go for it, I wouldn't blame them. They could sneak it again.
We're absolutely missing Mike Munchak, bro. He's been our biggest loss.
That's why I stated I don't think it happens, but I fucking miss Mike Munchak.
He's not coming back.
When you look at all the other names that we lost, whether it's from injuries or releases or whatnot, of course, Ryan Shazier's injury and Javon Hargrave leaving and being a big defensive star for Philly and San Francisco, but you also got to look at Mike Munchak. Ever since he left, the offensive line has been shit.
Yes.
And the scheme has been shit.
Richard, absolutely. Absolutely, Richard. Spent millions on the best talent, then put the worst minds to coach them. Exactly. We've been saying for years, and it's been evident in many, many schemes, many, many games, many, many years, many, many examples, that we are poorly coached. One of the biggest differences between us and the elites is coaching. And here it is again.
We're vocal about Tomlin. We're vocal about Canada, of course. But, I think we got to start talking about Terrell Austin at the same time. He had a solid year as a DC in his first year, but I don't know what the hell this is.
I don't know either.
I don't know what the hell this is. The secondary is not good. The run defense is not good. And the pass rush has been non-existent all game.
Yeah, again.
Stroud hasn't even gotten touched.
We have 17 yards. 17.
On 14 plays.
17.
Let me look at the box score. First off,
I gotta cool myself.
First off, Kenny Pickett right now.
Breathe.
As a matter of fact, hold on, I'll talk about it after this play because it's 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. 7:09 left in the second quarter.
You don't know why they're going for it? Because they have no fear. Cyril Miedo. They run. No, play fake. He throws. Too short.
Stroud could not get it to his fullback.
He was open.
He was very open. That could have been a first. Stroud just off his back foot, couldn't throw it right. We got lucky there.
Who was open? Was that Andrew Beck? Andrew Beck, their fullback, was open.
We got. I'm not going to even lie. We got lucky there.
Thankfully, I don't know what pressure he's feeling. Thank God they didn't call that.
I don't think he was pressured. I just think off his back foot it wasn't a good pass.
No, you're right, him. It's not over. No, it's never over. But do you trust it?
Listen. No offense. I don't want to hear that shit.
Do you trust this offense to bring us back from 2 possessions? You're asking this offense to come back from a deficit. We can barely ask them to hold a lead, which is why we almost lost last week.
Well, let me get to Kenny Pickett's stats. He's 4 for 7, but -1 yard because of that sack. He's got 7 passing yards, but the 8-yard loss from Jerry Hughes has got him -1 passing yard, 1 interception. The run game has been, we ran it 6 total times for 18 yards, so 17 overall.
But listen,
yards.
None of that is to anyone's surprise. None of that is to any of our shock, right?
But I bring that up, to bring up the question and the point. Why the hell should we have faith in this offense?
Exactly. Where's Mason Rudolph? He doesn't even have his uniform on. He's in every game inactive. You guys should know that by now. He's a 3rd-string quarterback. He's going to be in every game inactive unless someone gets hurt. That's it, just like last year. What's most disappointing is his defense. In some cases, they've lucked out due to penalties or due to Stroud missing his wide-open fullback in the flat.
Yeah. We don't have a sack yet, which is very disappointing.
Not 1 sack.
We're going up against a bruised-up offensive line. I don't know how many times we have to state it, but it's true. We're going up a bruised offensive line in Houston with a guy that we are very familiar with, a guy that was dog shit for us at guard and center, and the man's fucking playing solid. I haven't seen one bad rep from the guy yet. And I don't care he's going up against his former team. I don't care that he's going up against guys that he's familiar with. Green is not good, but he's looking good because our starting front 7 is not showing up.
Not even close.
The players are not stepping up on defense. I don't know what the hell we're doing with the coverage calls from Austin. A lot of zone. We're having fucking Landon Robertson coverage when he can't cover. It's like having Vince Williams back out there.
Warren Sharp says on Twitter, Matt Canada is a horrific combination of being not only the worst, but also the most predictable play caller in the NFL.
And any NFL team would get rid of this guy ASAP.
Antonio Brown, Matt Canada dry plays, and it's this play on Madden, which typically I audible the tight end to run a slant. Today's game plan: 3 and out. The offensive scheme has to go in every aspect, every coaching, every area. They give it to Najee,
Gets a good chunk there, about 5 yards.
My head hurts. I gotta calm down.
So let's look at this replay here on the 4th and 1.
Yeah, look, Andrew Beck is wide open in the flat.
I don't really think there was pressure on Stroud. Let's look here.
He felt it from Highsmith. He got jittery.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Beck would have gotten the first.
Najee with another run, and he gets the first down.
There you go, Najee. Good. Meyer needs to go. Canada needs to go. Tomlin and Austin need to be put on notice. This is ridiculous, says John a bunch the third. I agree, 100%. This entire coaching scheme, this offensive scheme, but coaching scheme, truthfully, is absolutely terrible.
Byron says Steelers are lucky it's only 13-0.
No one wants to play offense, Shane. No one. Apparently no one. Not even in Madden do they want to play offense.
Najee motions. He was out wide, but he gets back to his formation.
Shotgun formation. Snap.
Play action.
Fake. Kenny looks deep. Oh, God, he's feeling the pressure. He rolls right.
Kenny, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay, good.
Smart decision. No one's open downfield. Doesn't force anything.
Don't hold on. Do not hold on to that ball too long, Kenny.
Yeah, because that could end in a sack. Good, smart decision by Kenny, but the play goes nowhere. Tennessee is up 10-3 versus Cincinnati. You love to see that.
Wow, Tennessee's actually leading?
We got the Ravens next week, and I think, are they up? They're up. I think they're up. 10-3 is last I saw. 13-3 now.
See, Pickens was one-on-one. Kenny could have taken a shot if he really wanted to there. At that point, why not? Because Pickens is capable of getting those 50-50 passes.
When he's one-on-one, you got to love that matchup. They go shotgun again. Kenny, screen pass to Warren, and he goes nowhere.
No. You do a screen on a 2nd and 10. With the defender pretty much right in his face.
I need to. Oh, my head hurts. I need to calm down.
3rd and 8.
Plus, that pumpkin coffee I had this morning is not helping.
Yeah, Sheldon Rankin's right there. Oh, wait, there was a face mask.
And no call. No call.
And, Baltimore just scored again, Lamar Jackson.
Going through the motions of mediocrity. Yeah. For 3 years now. Actually, it feels like longer now we've been living in mediocrity under Tomlin. Shotgun snap. Another screen to Warren.
So you run the same play.
But he'll be 1 yard shy. The Steelers want to go for it. They're right at the 50. Oh, they're going to mark him 2 yards shy.
2 yards shy. They ran the same play as they did on 2nd and 10.
They ran the exact same fucking play.
No different.
Swear jar.
A screen to Warren. That was it.
They want to go for it?
No.
Nope. They're going to bring Kenny onto the sideline. They're not going to go for it.
Oh, for the love of Christ. Maybe don't do the same play 2 plays in a row.
Yeah, literally. Like, you need a first down. Let's throw it behind the line of scrimmage. Jesus. When we have no yak ability. Brad Wayne with the punt. This one's better than his first one.
Can they get down there?
Get down there!
Oh,
come on, Boykin. You should have fielded that. You got to catch that, bro. You should have fielded that.
That's a touchback.
God, the Broncos suck. 21-7 to Chicago?
Oh, Boykin wasn't even paying attention.
Boykin wasn't even looking at the ball. Come on, Boykin. How you not look at the ball? Letting Robert Woods fool you. What is Boykin doing?
What is wrong? What is wrong with these players not able to track the ball?
We could have pinned them deep in their own end zone, but this is a bad game on all phases. I don't think the fact I'm drinking a C4 energy right now is helping my case. Maybe that's why I'm a lot more pumped and anger this week than I was the first couple weeks.
Well, let's see what the defense can do, right?
This is bad, bro. This is so bad it makes Michael Jackson jealous. It's bad! It's bad!
Good thing Watson ain't a Texan anymore.
Look what Heather said. Oh, God. My sister just sent me it's the Hulk Hogan gift.
Man, we got almost 900 of yins watching. 900.
Watching our anger! Okay, you know what? Settle down.
Yeah. Breathe in through the nose and out the mouth. There you go. Yeah. Do that repeatedly. And then you'll be fine. That is until the defense probably doesn't do anything, right? Oh, almost 900 of yins in here.
Can we get 250 likes, please? 250.
Did we even get a turnover?
No.
We don't even have a sack yet.
Dre says I'm back. Well, welcome back, and I hope you're happy. I think you're a Texans fan, aren't you? Twins, Ravens next week. I got it. Steelers going 70%. I get it. Trade Watt for 3 first-rounders? No. I mean, I feel bad that Watt's in his position. He absolutely deserves a win elsewhere, but I don't want to get rid of him. He's the only thing on our team right now. He is literally the only thing on this team. Him and maybe Minka.
Yeah, you know that meme of like the car?
The car
in the rundown house or in the hood? That's exactly what Watt is.
Yeah. Priorities.
God.
Same shit, different day. SOS, same old Steelers. Stressful Steelers football.
I'm here for the rage.
Well, I hope we didn't disappoint.
Well, you're getting there, that's for sure. Not like we want to. We don't want to act this way. We don't want to act this way.
I want to be excited like I was in the preseason. And there's a flag. False start.
False start on the offense. Good.
On Brevin Jordan, their backup tight end, who honestly should be their starter.
As I highlight Damian Pierce, and he's pretty much had the game of the season for him.
He came into this game with 100 yards in his first 3 weeks total. How many does he have? Like 60? He has 53.
Yeah, he's got a little more than half already. 80 total yards because he also has 27 receiving. Wow.
And I sat him in fantasy, but honestly, I don't care anymore.
And they give it to Pierce again.
And he stuffed Keanu Benton.
Yeah, he's just right there and shoves him down to the turf.
Attaboy, Benton, wrapping him up. Attaboy.
We are a second half team, so we will be there soon. J&J Gammon and Fun, I don't even know about that.
Lamar Jackson gets his second rushing touchdown. Who is that? Wide open is John Mechie, the third.
And he gets past the 40-yard line.
His biggest play of his career thus far.
And see, right there, he has every right to taunt. Every right to taunt. Unlike Claypool. Yeah, at the bench.
Exactly.
Thanks for the 30-second pick.
You bum.
Can we play that guy more?
Yeah, right? Hold on, what is this? First of all, Highsmith is in coverage, and then they put... That
was miscommunication, too.
Oh, but even if that's the case, like... You got Landon Roberts in zone coverage against John Mechie.
Who's a speedy tall guy.
They give it to Damian Pierce, who's met the line of scrimmage. He's tackled there by Landon Roberts.
That's his best trait, run defending.
Tomlin will have his shitty attitude at the post-game press conference. Yeah.
He'll say his mannerisms and his Tomlinisms. And we're not gonna make knee-jerk. We're not gonna have any knee-jerk reactions.
Well, you should. Actually, you know what? 38 yards.
The way you looked at the TV. Oh, my God.
You know, I'm impressed.
Second and 10.
I'm impressed by that. I thought we had less. A draw to...
He hurled over the O-line.
Yeah, he hurled over the O-line, but thankfully lost his footing and tripped.
Wow. He hurled over the O-line to get 5 yards. Let's look at this replay.
Let me see something.
See? Hurdle.
Okay, I might be wrong in this, but how can running backs hurdle over the line, but players can't hurdle over players for field goal attempts?
I don't know.
Doesn't have the same situation. Well, Pierce is on the sideline. Devin Singletary will sub in for the third down back. They run shotgun here. Can we run an inside blitz? As they do. And they get some pressure, and thankfully it's out of reach for Nico Collins. He wants a flag. He will not get one. That's a third down stop as the Steelers offense, bearing any bad special teams plays here, will get the ball back with just about 2 minutes left in the half. Joey Porter Jr. in coverage.
JPJ and man coverage right there.
I'm not going to lie, he's getting a little grabby, but that was out of reach.
Yeah, it was out of reach. Collins wasn't going to get that because Stroud was pressured with the inside blitz. And it's almost a 2-minute warning. We got 2:06 left as Houston looks to punt. Pass rush is starting to get to Stroud now a little bit. No sacks yet.
Can we get Desmond King involved so we can run some nickel blitzes? Get Elijah Riley doing that too?
Yeah, because that worked great against the Browns.
Keanu Neal, Casey.
And he's going to...
I wouldn't have took that, but anyway, he'll get a couple extra yards.
It'll be 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Can the Steelers In no huddle, in tempo offense, can they get some points on the board? Typically, when they are in this situation, when they have to run tempo, they get up the field. Well, this is the time to do it. Can you get any form of points? Ideally 7 before the end of the half to keep this game close. We need some sort of points. We need a touchdown. I don't even want no fucking field goal.
No.
Because you're still down 2 possessions. We need a fucking touchdown.
A touchdown and no exceptions.
We need a touchdown, man.
This is just pathetic, bro. I swear. This is really fucking sad. And again, like, it's not surprising to me and Dan here. But it's just frustrating week after week after week. They constantly do the same bullshit, the same crap over and over and over. It's like having the same dinner every night.
Yeah,
Eventually, it's going to get bland and you're going to lose your taste for it.
And it's no surprise. Absolutely no surprise. But good Lord Almighty, like, it's just so frustrating. It doesn't get better.
No, it doesn't. That's a problem. That's a problem. Because the only way for this team to go is up, right?
Well, yeah, that's what we invested in, right? So, although we go into this game, we only have 38 yards. You know, yeah, it's no shock to us, but that doesn't make it any less hurtful because where we're at now with how young this team is, with how much we've invested, we should be getting a dozen times that. Like, good Lord.
We're not going up. We're going down.
SteelTwins, y'all need a new head coach and OC. I agree, man. I am right there with you guys in saying that I think we need a new change of senior head coach as well because, you know, I thought after Ben left, the fact that he has a new quarterback in his own team and he rolls the team fully now, that he would have had some freedom, he would have had some fun, he would have made some decisions for himself to better this team. And immediately in week 1, I was proved wrong, unfortunately. Mike Tomlin once again proved me wrong.
You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one.
I know. But there's no reason to believe he's going to make the decisions to benefit this team. So I think a change of scenery will do well. But I'm not anticipating that anytime soon.
It's just grown stale. It has grown stale.
If the Steelers don't extend him, if they don't give him a new contract, they're going to let his contract run out, and then we might find a new head coach, which hopefully is someone offensive-minded because that's what you need nowadays. Look at Shanahan. Look at Daniels. Look at McVay. Look at who's the Bengals head coach? Zach Taylor.
Yeah.
Pickett throws. Caught. Pickens. Be a gain of 5 or 6.
Low pass.
Pickens, shut up.
It was a low pass, but Pickens caught it. It'll be 2 yards shy of the first.
Pickens, stop talking. We're still down, bro. You didn't even get far. I don't know why these players, man.
Pickett.
Shotgun throws, left sideline. Oh, out of reach for Calvin Austin. Steven Nelson in coverage. It'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. I swear to God. If they don't get a first down here, I swear to Christ.
I see the routes haven't changed.
And I hate to use the Lord's name in vain.
I see the routes have not changed as well.
Of course not. It's all sideline shots. It's all low, short situations.
It's all cutbacks.
They go empty here. Warren motions back into no. Are they gonna run a screen with him?
No, they
throw
don't.
It towards Pickens up in the air, and it might be picked off, but there's a flag.
Griffin came down with the ball. Looks like inbounds, but there's a flag. It might be defensive PI. At least at this point, I hope it is.
Looks like Pickens didn't have much of an opportunity to grab it.
There was definitely contact between Pickens and Griffin.
Oh yeah, that's PI.
Yeah,
he's damn near bear hugging him.
Yep.
He's bear hugging him. Thank you. Throw that flag. Thank you. First down.
It's like you want to give Pickens a hug.
Bro.
It's like, yo, I'm a huge fan. Give me a hug, bro.
Gripping his shoulder pad and trying to, give him with the Halloween theme. It's like he's trying to rip off a piece of his sweater like he's Freddy Krueger or something. Like, this is what I pulled out of my dream.
Yeah, and this dream is a fucking nightmare. God.
4 penalties, 30 yards. We have 1 penalty, but yet we're still down. Snap, shotgun, Pickett, look, screen pass. Jalen Warren gets up the sideline. He'll get maybe 7. Oh, okay.
Damn, Warren, slow down. Holy shit. I mean, he's a speedster. He's a
Swear jar.
speedster. He's
Swear
got a
jar.
motor.
I'm trying to keep up with these swear jars.
Second and
By
5
the way,
now.
USTN members do have the swear jar emote, I believe. I hope you guys do. I know I still have it there.
Let me.
So if we say a curse word and we don't say
I don't
swear
see it.
jar, we don't swear jar.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's right there. So, yeah.
Mason is suited up. He is inactive.
He's inactive.
Mason is inactive.
He's
not suited up.
inactive.
They go empty here. Second and 5. Snap. Feeling the pressure. Steps up and
He went
sacked.
inside. He went. Jonathan Greenard with the sack. It's not a good time for a fucking sack, offensive line. Doesn't help Pickett move forward and pretty much went into Greenard's decision.
Kenny has no pocket movement. Kenny has no pocket movement.
The guy wasn't even touched either.
No.
Steelers have to call timeout.
Kenny has no pocket movement. Instead of stepping up, he should have bounced outside.
God, this is just.
You noticed that, right? Kenny just, I don't know if it's just, he has no pocket movement. None. And if he, granted, the tackles suck, and they're always being beat on the edge, thus he has to run out of bounds or run towards the sideline all the time. But typically when he feels the pressure, that's what he does.
Yeah.
He's trying to buy time. He doesn't have a lot of time. I understand it. That's
What's
definitely
that?
on the
Is that-
offensive
is that-
line
is-
part.
Is that Houston's second sack? I think it is. They have 2 sacks already.
They have a sack before we do.
Yep.
And our O-line is mostly healthy. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. We need a first down here, bro. They go empty.
Ah,
That
that's
looks like a free play. That
Yeah.
looks like a free. Where's the flag? Free play. Throws. Incomplete.
Is there no flag?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, something's flying in here. Hold up.
It just fell on the ground.
Where? Where?
On your side.
I don't see it.
Well, it's gone now. Squirt! No! My dog's trying to eat it. There's a flag. What was the flag?
Something flew into the studio and it distracted us. What happened? 3rd and 4 now.
Looked like
Yeah. They finally rolled the flag.
looked like offside. Yeah, it was easily offside. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that in the camera, but
Something flew in here. I don't know where it went.
I'm hoping it comes back. I'll hit it with my hat. 3rd and 4. They look like they're showing blitz. They're playing man coverage. They rush 5. He throws. Caught. Pickens keeps going. He should have went out of bounds. He should have went out of bounds to stop the clock.
And I think Steelers are going to call timeout here.
Why?
Steelers are going to use
Pickens, man, you got to go out of bounds, bro.
No, wait, there's a flag. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What's the flag? Holding? Pass interference on the offense. Are you kidding me?
Pat Fryermuth.
Are you kidding me, Muth?
A Muth sighting. Man on the milk carton. What happened here? Yeah, I don't know what the hell Muth's doing.
I think the initial play design was to go to Allen Robinson, thus he was getting the block. I think that's what
That takes us
happened
10 yards back, though.
there. 3rd and 14, which
on.
means 3rd and impossible.
We had the first, and that pushes us back now. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Let's
Dude,
see.
we're at the 30
Let's
on our
see.
side. Clean pocket. Now he's pressured. He throws. Muth.
And he gets hit. Christian Harris with the stop.
Texans, are they going to call a timeout?
No, clock's going down. Wait a minute.
Texans call a timeout.
Houston had to, right? I mean, they could definitely get another chance.
Texans call the last timeout.
Houston's going to take a chance to get more points on the board.
So much for points before the first half.
Muth has -6 yards. Does he? Hold on, let me check.
Dude, AB literally just copied the tweet from Warren Sharp.
Pat Fryermuth. 2 catches, 3 yards.
Dude, can you imagine if we face the Chiefs or the Dolphins?
I don't.
Thank God they're not on the schedule. And don't even think about a playoff matchup. You already know it's going to be very similar to the fucking Chiefs and Browns games.
You know, it's very sad. Like, the way this offense is going, like, they wouldn't even succeed in the XFL or USFL. Or what's the new thing called? Because they
I don't know.
They formed a new league together. And can you tackle them? There you go. 41 seconds left. Let's see what Stroud and them can do if they decide to go for it. They decide to try to get more points.
Watch Bills or Dolphins. Well, if only they flexed that to Sunday night. But I know they can't because it's too early in the season. And we know why they put on Chiefs and Jets. But listen, I know they wanted to put their 2 most recent MVP winners on primetime. But the bigger money is the Bills and Dolphins. People care about more of that than Pat Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Name value doesn't always bring the money. The matchup does.
There's been for this game, there's been nobody good. There's been nobody good.
8 of 16, over 200 yards.
Continuing his reign of terror.
Stroud, clean pocket. Wide open is Nico Collins.
He's still fucking going. You can't make the tackle. Holy shit.
They get in field goal range off of one play. They have no timeouts. And they get in field goal range with one fucking play.
Where the fuck is the goddamn urgency?
This defense sucks, bro. There's no pass rush. We can't cover nothing.
God, that was bad.
How do you let them get in field goal range off of one play, no timeouts? What the fuck?
There were how many defenders around Collins and nobody even made an attempt to, I don't know, dive for a tackle or stop him right there? Mega's there. Neal's there. Porter's the only one that really gave a fucking shot at diving until fucking Casey had to come down off one freaking play.
How do you do that? Screen pass.
No one can tackle Nico Collins. That's another first. He's inside the 20.
Well, they're going to get a field goal and get 3 extra points. Wow, they just let Nico Collins yak the shit out of us.
They're going to spike it here. And they're going to go for a fucking field goal. Two plays. That's it. Collins just running all over our freaking secondary, running all over our defense. They did a screen with a 6'4" wide receiver who's got speed to him, and they just execute. My God.
What a fucking mess. It took 39-yard attempt.
And it's good. And that's halftime, guys. 16-0. Houston is leading at halftime.
It took 2 plays for the Texans to get up in the field goal range with 40 seconds and no timeouts. When we have that time, we don't even try.
No, we don't try. We just do a handoff to Najee, or we just kneel it and say, we did enough. We did good enough for the first half. Let's just go into the locker room and catch our breaths. That's it.
That was easily.
And they had no timeouts. Didn't I state the past 2 weeks against the Browns and the Raiders? Like, the defense made a stop. They got a sack on defense. And the Steelers had an opportunity to extend the lead at halftime with like 50 seconds left and, 2 timeouts. And the Steelers didn't even give it a freaking try.
Bro, that was easily the worst half we've had since week 1, where we were down 20-7. The only difference is we didn't score no points in this half.
No, we got 0.
I got to piss.
So do I, but you
I might not even come back. No,
just turn the light off. Turn it off. I'll watch it in the dark. Why the hell not?
This game's over, folks. This game is over.
Can you guys still see me? Yo, it is dark. turn it back on. Oh my God. Just blackout. It's just blackout. Just blackout. This whole team. No words. No more words. Let's just go over the stats, all right? Let's just go over the damn stats. And I'm going to start with Houston since they're in the freaking lead. CJ Stroud, 10 completions out of 20 attempts, 179 yards, and 1 touchdown. Has not been sacked yet. We haven't even laid a finger on him for more than half of the first half. Like, Jesus Christ. Dameon Pierce, 14 carries, 61 yards, along with 1 catch for 27 yards. That is 88 yards total for Dameon Pierce. Nico Collins, 4 catches, 78 yards, and the 1 touchdown. 2 of those catches were just in the 51 seconds alone, where the secondary and the defense just can't tackle the guy. My fucking Christ. And that's pretty much it. Outside of Houston's 2 sacks by Jonathan Greenard and Jerry Hughes, and the interception by Steven Nelson, former Steeler. And the offense, forget about it. Kenny Pickett, 9 for 14, 35 yards, but he got sacked twice for losing 12 yards, so he's technically got 23 yards for 1 interception, which was just a bad decision. I can understand what he's seen there with Austin, but I think it was just a bad decision and a bad throw overall by Pickett. And the run game ain't being established. Then again, we can't freaking establish one because the line sucks ass. 2 offensive linemen of ours want to block 1 guy, while another guy just swoops right in and stops the run, dead in its tracks like that. 8 total carries for 30 yards. Najee leads away with 5 for 16. There's only so much Najee can do, let's be real. There's only so much he can freaking do. In receiving, Jaylen Warren leads the team with 4 catches for 16 yards.
Damn.
Pickens, 2 catches, 8 yards. Robinson, 1 catch, 8 yards. Pat Freiermuth, 2 catches for 3 yards. Geez, talk about a great scheme. Talk about a great game plan right there. Talk about great execution. But there's only so much that these guys can execute with when it's predictable, when they're not being utilized or put in the proper situations for them to execute and succeed. But at the same time, Pickett ain't really performing too good. But I like to think that what the scheme and game plan is with Canada, which has been the same since Ben's last year when Canada stepped in, it's not aiding Pickett one bit. We say this in the Matt Canada video when Heinz Field was chanting for Canada to be fired. And the defense ain't done anything. The defense has been dog shit. Total ass. Dumpster juice. Can't make tackles. Hardly getting pressure on CJ Stroud. Don't have a sack yet. Not 1 turnover. Steelers had 8 turnovers in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
We don't have 1. We don't have 1 yet.
Against an O-line that is absolute trash. That is not trash right now, but is so fair. And a rookie quarterback who has yet to force his first career turnover.
Yeah, an offensive line that is pretty much band-aided at the moment.
Man, back to reality. And none of this is of shock, or specifically the offense, but the defense has no excuses, man. The defense is absolutely disappointing this game, man. You couldn't underestimate this Texans team. You can't underestimate the young core they got.
No.
You can't underestimate the fact that they have such a backup-ridded offensive line. But the fact that you got no pressure, no sacks, no turnovers, no nothing. Really?
There's not been 1 positive out of this game. There's not 1.
None. This is just like the 49ers have. And you expect this offense, this Steelers offense, to come back from 3 possessions
and keep
or
it
2 if you count 2-point conversions?
Keep in mind, they start the second half with the ball. The offense does.
Well, we'll see what they're truly made of, which we already know of. But we'll see what they were thinking. Let's see what adjustments they made in the locker room, but to prepare for the second half, based off what they do with their opening drive to open the second half. If it's nothing, if it's a 3-0, well. And we got the Ravens next week. Lamar Jackson is coming off 2 straight games where he ran for 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, they're leading away right now, 21-3 against Cleveland.
Wow. Mark Andrews. Touchdown.
And I know how we play the Ravens. It's always tough. It could go either way, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
If Stroud can do this, why can't Lamar can?
Well, because we
know how Lamar is. I mean, the guy's not too difficult to game plan against once you stop his run style ability and have him actually pass the ball, to which he hasn't really been consistent at that. But nonetheless,
Stroud is the much better quarterback than Lamar.
But still, Lamar's a household name. He's a made man.
You're right, but I mean, Lamar typically struggles against our defense, and he hasn't played the Steelers often.
But I would argue that our defense was better though.
They're rushing
when we did play.
You're absolutely right.
When we did play Lamar, our defense was much better.
You're absolutely right.
I don't know what this is. I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Guys, we need to relax. We will decide to start playing end of fourth quarter. Why? Why should we wait to the end of the fourth quarter to start playing some football? You think this shit's going to fly against the Dolphins, against the Bills, against the Chiefs, if we're lucky enough to be in playoff contention? Oh, well, we're not that good. We're not that far of a team. We're not that... We can't hang with the elites. Well, that's the problem. So why should we settle for mediocrity? With what we have invested in for how many years now, why should we settle for this garbage? No, I'm not happy if they come back into the second half and if they win this game, then so be it. But why is it got to be like this? They're going to have to step up now. They're going to have to come back from a 16-0 deficit. If they can, good on the team. But why? Why has it always got to wait till the second half? This shit won't fly on or against elite teams. Excuse me. I know we're far from that. I know we're ways from that. I know we can't hang with the elites. Week 1 obviously confirmed that. But that's the goal, right? This is the year where they should have stepped it up. This is the year they should have showcased that potential, and they're not. We're right back down to reality. Steelers are always in contention for the playoffs. They never do well in the playoffs. Not recently. If they're lucky to make it. But at this point, are they even going to be in contention? They're lucky enough to be leaders, first place in the division after last week. At the end, we might not be, and we got the Ravens next week. And if we lose against them, we're definitely not going to be first place. Mason Rudolph isn't active, Michael. He's not going to be active. He's not going to be inactive unless Kenny or Mitch get hurt. Team was absolutely not prepared. Not in any shape or form. No quarterback in the league would change this offense. It's not Kenny's fault. No, it's not all Kenny's fault. I mean, he's not playing well himself, but you're right. No quarterback in the league would change this offense.
No.
The scheming is terrible.
It doesn't matter if we have Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen or whoever at this point.
Yeah, everyone was saying, oh, man, you took Terrell Edmonds over Lamar Jackson. Well, if Lamar was on our team, he wouldn't find similar success.
No.
Oh, you took Chase Claypool over Jalen Hurts. Well, if Jalen Hurts was on this team, he wouldn't have the same level of success.
No.
It's all scheming, and the scheming sucks.
Like, listen. There's no doubt that Pickett has been struggling. There's no doubt that Pickett has been playing like ass.
Same thing with the line.
But it also doesn't help. It's also true that the fact that the scheme and game planning is dog shit. When you combine two together, what are you going to get? Shit on a silver platter.
Yeah. Swear jar.
And that's what this is. We are being served shit.
Bengals getting stomped by the Titans. I don't know what's up with Cincinnati. I love to see that, but I don't know what's up with Cincinnati. At least Cincinnati wasn't playing like shit for the last 3 years. Swear jar.
And
That's where the frustration brews, most importantly, is it's the same thing year after year, year after year after year after year. We've invested how much into this and that. And it's the same thing. It's the same episode, no matter what we do, no matter who we add, no matter what we bring.
It's crazy. Like the many hours that they spend watching game film, right, on offense.
It's a waste of time.
And not once in their mind does it cross where, man, we got to change it up. We got to do something different because all I'm seeing is the same stuff week in and week out. How can we see that and they can't?
I don't know.
They see
Good question.
They read the playbook every single day, every single week.
24-3?
They execute the plays.
24-3?
They draw up the plays. They have to execute the plays. They watch the plays. And it's the same crap.
No, you're right.
And not
Year
once.
after year.
Not once.
And Tomlin and Rooney are pleased with this. and now we have to bank on that exactly to win us the game back. Do you feel confident? In fact, I'm going to get rid of this poll. Has over 880 votes. You guys still think TJ gets 2 to 3 sacks, but at this point, I don't know because we have 0 so far. This is where the defense needs to make adjustments. This is where the defense needs to step up and hold the Texans to 0 points and help our offense, or at least maybe the defense can score half the points for us. I'll put a new poll in the chat.
And there it is. JJ Watt. As I unveil his number right there, as he is inducted to the Texans Hall of Honor. There he is. Man, it's got to feel good for Houston fans at the moment, right? It's got to feel good for JJ.
Surely.
And good for him. Good for him. He deserves this.
I just put a new poll in the
but
chat.
For Houston fans with the lead right now with how they're performing, I mean, that's just a bonus.
Do you trust the Steelers offense to make a comeback? Yes or no? You guys put your polls in the chat. So we need the defense to start playing defense. They need to limit the Texans to 0 or very minimal points. And we need either the defense to get the offense half the points they need or help out the offense, or we just need the offense and overall to step up, which none of us anticipate.
Nope.
We might be a second-half team in some games in some areas, but there's no such thing as halftime adjustments.
It's just hard to get, it's hard to be confident in a game nowadays when you're a Steelers fan. It's just hard.
Plays in an opposite.
We don't have any. 0. 0 in the first half. 4 first downs. 24 total plays for 30 rushing yards and 23 passing yards.
That's it?
That's 53 total yards.
That's it?
0 sacks. Nobody standing out. Nobody stepping up. Nothing.
This sucks, bro.
And doesn't need... If it happens, why does it need to take for the second half for anybody to finally perform and show up? Why does that always have to be the case? Stop shooting themselves in the foot. You should have done that a long time ago. And stop the run. No shit. Maybe add tackling to that too for halftime notes. Yeah, Stanley, you're right. It's the same stuff week in and week out. But they think that that's going to win them football games. They think that that's good enough. That's the standard nowadays. That's a goddamn shame.
I know.
It's just the way you said that. You're like, I know. All right, well, we're back. Desmond King's set for the kickoff. Man.
Second half is underway.
Kendrick Green looking like an all-pro against us.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him struggle.
Well, you also notice they're not having Stroud hold the ball too long.
Oh, God. Interception, then every other drive has been punt. We have not held the ball for more than 3 minutes.
Well, except our first drive.
Outside of that, yeah.
You also got to admire the Texans. Like, the Texans were smart. They knew they had a poor offensive line, so they're scheming perfectly to help out Stroud and their offense. Man.
See, and that's the thing. Like, they know their weaknesses, so they
scheme around it.
Yeah, they change their game plan to benefit
They
whoever's.
give it to Najee.
Oh, Najee is just fighting.
Lane, gets a first down and more. 15 yards on the ground.
Great run by Najee. Breaking off like 2 or 3 tackles on that play right there.
A bellwether 199 says almost 1K viewers and this team shits. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, we still got over 900.
Damn. Watching our
right
misery.
Here.
That's a shame. We appreciate every last one of you.
Of course.
But good
every
Lord
single time.
Almighty. We wish it was for a better reason. That's our first play of 10-plus yards. They run a blitz.
And they give it to Najee
again. He'll get 4 on the ground, maybe 5.
Running hard right there, Najee is.
Please, the adjustments work. I mean, I don't know. What adjustments? Maybe some adjustments?
2nd and 6.
They're going to draw with not 3 straight run plays.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Najee bounces off of tackle, and he'll lose yards.
Yeah, that was just bad. That was bad. See what happened there? The line's not getting any push, and Najee just having to, like, stiff-arm defenders push him out the way. There is no push by the offensive line. Thought we were supposed to have maulers in the run game. What the hell's going on?
That's what we invested in, right?
What the hell is this?
3rd and 7. They go shotgun here. Warren at running back. Snap. Low snap. They throw. Pickett. Caught with a grab. Calvin Austin.
That was a
first
hell of a
down.
grab. That was a hell of a grab. Good job.
Massive catch. Massive grab. That's a first down, folks. The drive continues. They move the chains. They get in enemy territory. They get into Texans territory. This will be their first play in an opposing territory for the first time this game.
Yep. 1st and 10 now, 45-yard line.
Warren still in at running back. They come shotgun. Snap. Screen pass. Calvin Austin doesn't get far.
4 yards on the play.
Maybe 3. Second and 6 coming up.
I just realized. We haven't even given Warren the ball on a rushing attempt yet.
Nope.
Nope. I just find that kind of odd, knowing the burst he has once he has the ball. That's if the line can block for him, open up a lane.
Well, when Warren's in there, it's a little less predictable compared to Najee. They give it to Warren. This time he has.
There we go. There he goes. There goes that burst. Big run by Warren. See, that's what I'm talking about.
So fast, so quick.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like a cannon, bro. There you go, Warren. Bro, you just know, like the second he got the ball, bro, he was already past the line of scrimmage.
Now Warren ain't playing around.
That's how fast he is. We got Broderick Jones still at left tackle. Sayamalu.
See Jones and Washington side by side. Look at that. Got that Georgia duo right there.
Good stuff. Warren comes out. Najee comes back in. They give it to Najee. He'll get maybe 5 on the ground.
Yep. All right, they run the ball a little bit better now.
A little better. They're trying to make it a little less predictable on offense, knowing we're down 3 scores. Broderick Jones still in that left tackle. Love to see it. The more reps he gets, the better he's going to be. Is Robinson inactive? No, he's active. He's
playing. He's playing.
He doesn't see a lot of time with the starting defense.
No. And Randall, no. Washington is playing.
You talking Allen Robinson or Mark Robinson?
Mark.
Well, they're both active.
Yeah.
Najee in the backfield, 2nd and 6. Looks like they're going to.
Did you say Mark Robinson?
Oh, Najee is 1 yard shy of the first.
Yeah, he's just short.
Again, don't make this overcomplicated. You're at the 15. You're at the 15. 3rd and 2.
And they always got to highlight.
Stop showing him, okay? Oh my God, bro. I'm about to get a new TV.
I don't think I've ever seen a coordinator be highlighted this much.
Okay, thank you.
At least for the Steelers.
God, the longer I
don't even see like the Niners OC or the Chiefs OC. Like, Matt Nagy. I don't even see him get highlighted enough.
Because they know we're watching. Warren back in at running back, 3rd down back. They give it to Warren, and the run was predictable.
Yep. And Warren's still on his feet. He's fighting, but he just gets met by a bunch of red jerseys.
The run was predictable. The run was predictable in that situation. They stacked the box.
But when they know Warren is the 3rd down back, yeah. That's Jimmy Ward down there. Former longtime Niner.
2-2. Yep, clogs that gap.
Yeah, see, Tutu is just a great run defender. He didn't get the tackle, but he slowed Warren down. So he just finds a hole and goes down there.
Oh, my God. We're getting oh, my God.
We're going to settle for a field goal.
Really? We're still down 2 scores, motherfucker. 35-yard attempt. Boz gets it.
Boz makes it.
Our first points. Yay, no shutout. Oh, my God.
No, it's 3-16. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
All we got of that is a field goal. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. The run on 3rd down was so predictable.
It's just points on the board. Right?
I guess.
Yeah, that third down run. I mean,
We needed a touchdown. It's still a 2-score game. Wait, Justin Fields has 4 touchdowns?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is Denver that bad?
The Broncos suck. They make us look good.
I mean, is that another excuse we got to hear? Or at least we're not Broncos fans or whatnot. Like, I don't give a shit. This is still bad. Just because Denver's doing worse doesn't mean it has to make us feel better. We still suck. Team's still bad.
We needed a touchdown there, man. I'm not happy with a field goal. Not happy at all about that. We're still down 2 scores, man.
And see if the defense can make a stop, right?
Muth is overrated. Can't run block. No, he can't run block at all. He is a terrible blocker. Absolutely terrible.
I mean, that's what Washington is for. But yeah, I mean, Muth as a tight end, he still got to block.
They got to stop putting him in that situation. He can't block.
Well, I don't know why they constantly have him as a blocker. The guy can catch.
I don't know. He's a very solid receiving threat, but they'd rather just run screens with him and have him block at the line of scrimmage. Like, they don't know how to use a fucking tight end, man.
Similar to the Kyle Pitts situation.
Yeah, they don't know how to use a tight end. Still sucks we passed on Creed.
Yeah.
I'm running out of quarters again. All I see is pennies and dimes and nickels.
Just double it.
If we would have kept Zach Gentry, then maybe. You drafted Darnell Washington for a reason. He's a mauler in the run in the run support, but they don't put him there. Bad personnel, bad coaching. That's where it stems from.
Well, we got almost 940 of yen still in here.
Wow.
And we got 311 left. Can we get almost 350 before, I don't know, let's say the defense can possibly get a sack?
Can we get 350 before the Steelers offense scores a touchdown? Are we even going to score a touchdown? I have a parlay that has George Pickens getting a touchdown. In fact, how is my shit going? I think it's going well. Nope, not going well at all. Not going well at all. Not at all, guys. This is bad, bro.
No, JJ's in the booth.
Yeah, he's on broadcasting commentary. We're not scoring a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a hell of a moment if Watt can make a play here. All right.
Pierce. Oh, wow. Runs into Leal.
Yeah, Leal stops him there.
After a gain of 5.
Yep. 2nd and 6 now.
Oh, they mark him for 4.
Man.
God, this is just rough. Dude, they have drained my energy right now.
If Houston gets another touchdown, I don't know how I feel about our chances. I'm being real.
No, literally, if they score another touchdown, man, it might be over. Because no lead is ever insurmountable, but... Oh, that should have been picked!
Yeah, that was Peterson right there. Why didn't Peterson be more aggressive on that pass?
It looked like that was in his hands. They're not going to replay it.
He was right there, man. Can we at least get a 3 and out? Something?
Isaac Rodriguez with a 4.99 says, I'm depressed. I'm ready to bench everyone not named TJ Watt. Yeah, exactly. 3rd and 6 to go empty. Stroud feeling the pressure from Watt. Throws it. No one in sight.
Yep. Pressure came that time. It's TJ Watt.
That's a 3 and out. That's a good defensive stop. Can the offense respond with more points? Ideally, a touchdown, please. They tried to chip him with the tight end.
Yeah, just Watt's too quick.
Watt is hungry.
He's too good.
TJ does not. No one has a sack for the Steelers.
Why is there a flag?
Might be intentional grounding. There was no receiver in the area.
Yeah, you might be right.
Out the pocket.
You might be right.
Yeah, intentional grounding.
Yep, it's going to push them back.
All right, special teams. We need a play here. Get the offense in good position. The offense. I'm not even going to try with the offense, bro. Why even try? That is a good stop.
Yeah, like the offense, man. It's
Thankfully,
like
TJ Watt, man, trying to make a play here. Yeah, you're right. Quarter change. That's my fault. I'm totally just blacked out.
yeah. We got it. We're a couple minutes late, but we got it.
8:49 left in the third quarter. There's a punt.
And it's
Calvin Austin's got some room.
It's
He's
not
gonna
a,
return this
it's not a
past
great
midfield.
punt. And he's just taken down one-handed by Hewitt.
He'll get maybe, 6 yards return, but
We-
he gets his past midfield.
We are past midfield. It wasn't really a good punt by Houston.
So we have good field position. Can we take advantage?
Can we? That is the question.
We are literally in Houston territory. We have got to get points here. We have to score. We have to get a touchdown. There's nothing about it. We have to get a touchdown.
We're past midfield. We are past midfield. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, rare, yeah. Mid fucking field. Swear jar. Excuse us for feeling this way, but give us one reason why we should feel any differently. Give us one. Please. What?
That's not funny.
What's so funny?
That's not funny.
Yeah, that's not
funny.
That's not funny. That's dark.
I'm all about dark humor. But that is not, no, bro. That's too soon.
And listen, we're some very humorous type of people.
I have an incredible sense of humor that I think people would not. I don't think these woke people would very much mind it. But this one's just like, because it's Broncos country. Let's ride, and the ride is the Titan submarine.
Yeah.
It's just. That's not funny. No, people actually died in that thing.
All this negativity is stressing your body and not good at all. Blame the Steelers for that, Brown.
If it was like a fictional ride, then yeah, but I'm getting dizzy, bro. I'm getting dizzy right now. Whoa.
Need a water?
No.
Okay.
I
If you
hate
say
this team.
so.
Yeah, I hate this team too, man. I hate this team. I hate this team, but I love this team. We ain't getting 6. Prove me wrong, says the Hog. I agree. We're not getting 6. See, that's another example.
Maybe
right
6 points, but not
a field goal.
not what you mean.
Yeah, see, that's another example of not improving what you did last year, bro. They couldn't finish drives to open the half. They only got 3. They can't finish the drive. They almost get within the 10. They can't finish it.
Our red zone efficiency, although we never get down there, it's got to be last. It's got to be. It's got to be dead last.
Sebastian sends a super chat. A touchdown this drive, and we're back in this game. Stay hopeful, guys. Greetings from Germany. Go Steelers. Wow, all the way from Germany. Appreciate you, Sebastian.
Yep. And listen, Sebastian,
We're trying to stay
want
hopeful, man. Because
listen, we want to.
the Steelers aren't out of this. They get a touchdown here. It's still only one score.
Best field position today. Yeah, that's because Houston couldn't punt. That ain't the offense is doing.
Under center. Play fake to Najee. God almighty.
Come on,
Pickett throws it. Muth in the flat. Oh, he runs over a defender. That's a hard-fought 4-yard gain.
He was a little hesitant with the first defender coming down. Did you see that, though, by Kenny? Like, he kind of went toward the defender before he's like, oh, shit, I got to go the other way.
Let's take a look here. I didn't notice that.
Like, I thought that was going to be a sack because he went right toward the defender.
Yeah, play fake. Darnell Washington blocking. Yeah, why would he bounce to the right?
Where's your awareness, bro?
It's not like you're Kyler Murray and you can't see over your lineman. Like, come on, bro.
That's a 5-yard gain for Muth.
2nd and 5. They come shotgun here. They give it to Najee.
2nd
Darnell
and 5.
Washington as the block up the middle, and he'll only get maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, see, look, a second down run with Najee.
It's so predictable, man. So predictable. Too repetitive. When it's 2nd down, you better bank on the Steelers running it with Najee.
You know, it's okay to throw it on 2nd down, bro. It really is.
3rd and 3.
It's okay to use Najee as a receiving back.
Yeah, why don't they exercise his versatility?
Come on, bro.
Exercise his
Come on.
They need to use him the same way they use Warren. It'll make Najee a little less predictable when he's on the field.
Well, Najee's still our running back.
Shotgun. Najee blocks.
And
Kenny feeling the pressure. Rolls left. Oh, he's got a guy in front of him. He throws. It's caught by
Najee. Look at that. Najee using.
I don't think he was down. He stays up. He gets a couple extra yards. Continues the fight. What a play by Najee.
See what happens, bro?
Wow, man. Once you use his versatility.
Because the guy can catch.
Wow, man. Good job by...
and when the guy's in open space, he can get yardage.
Good job by Kenny. Extending the play and finding Najee. Because right here, he plays protection. And then he runs his little short route. Thankfully, he found Najee. The linebacker bit on Kenny running out the pocket. Oh, no. Muth's down.
Oh, boy.
Muth is down.
He's getting checked on by trainers. It might be his knee or something. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm sorry. Muth is always hurt. Concussions, and now he's hurt here again. You hate to see it.
Like we know when he's utilized, he's productive, and he can be a touchdown machine. But yeah, it's just the injuries are always a freaking thing about him. When healthy, he can be productive when utilized, but just it's frustrating with Muth. It really
Honestly,
is.
man, I'm starting to feel a little off about Muth. I know he's underutilized in areas as a receiving threat, but he can't block. Frankly, he's acting a little soft for a tight end. I'm falling off a little bit on Muth.
Yeah, being a tight end, I mean, you want some physicality there. You know what I mean?
It's not all his fault, but I'm falling a little off on him. Also, I hope the injury isn't much, but I'm just, I don't have the same feeling I did with Muth like last year. Same thing with the line. Same thing with Kenny. I mean, it's not all their fault, but
yeah.
Good Lord, bro. Y'all got to do something. Y'all got to play better. Get that man some milk.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Well, we got Washington, of course, and Connor Hayward's going to have to step up as a receiving threat, to which I don't know why we haven't really utilized his versatility. And yeah, we don't use our tight ends much, which is a crime, knowing the upside, but come on, man. Come on. Hopefully Muth's good, though, for real. Never want to see a player get hurt. And Jockey TV, that's correct. We do have over 1,000.
Holy shit!
1,000 watching right now.
That might be the first time we ever hit 1K. That's the first time I've ever seen 4 digits.
That is pretty crazy,
stream, bro. Wow, man. Huge round of applause. Huge thanks to all you guys, man. Watching this atrocious performance, watching and sharing our misery, but we wouldn't want to do it with anyone else but you guys. You guys are fucking incredible. Wow. I'm speechless, man.
Yeah.
They're at the 8-yard line. Kenny drops back, throws, caught.
No, it's incomplete.
Oh, Pickens could have brought it in.
I think it was 2-2 in coverage, and he knocks the ball out.
Damn, man.
Incomplete, second and goal coming up. But, yeah, man, holy shit. Over 1,000 of yins watching right now.
Wow.
As the Steelers are looking to score their first touchdown of the game.
Oh, come on.
I think their 5th total on offense, if I'm correct on that. Their 5th touchdown of the year.
I came here to feel bad about my team and drink beer. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I hear you, Trav.
I'll drink beer tonight.
I hear you, Trav.
I'll drink beer tonight. I got to get on the road after this. They give it to Najee up the middle, and he won't get
And then
much.
a second down, Rowan.
A second and goal run with Najee. Now 3rd and goal. If they don't finish this, fuck you, dude. I hate you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's me. But he's like King Neptune. Seeing that bald ass head of his, I mean, it makes me want to go blind. You know, my fucking eyes are just burning seeing the sight of that fucking guy.
That's 3rd and goal. Come on, we need a touchdown here.
Christ!
Come on, man. Finish this drive.
5-yard line. Let's get a fucking touchdown.
Finish this drive. Stop leaving points off the board. This is your 2nd red zone trip. Let's go. Kenny drops back, looks left, throws, completely misses his target.
Well,
No flags.
that was in double coverage to Allen Robinson too. What the hell was Kenny freaking thinking?
There we go, my God, bro. More points left off the fucking board. We can't finish drives. Red zone efficiency is just ass. It looks like it gets worse year after year. We just can't finish this fucking shit, bro.
You got Robinson.
You know what's so fucked up?
You got Robinson, Austin, and Hayward.
Hayward's open. Hayward is wide open.
Why didn't Kenny see that?
Hayward is wide open.
The defenders, they bit on Robinson. Why didn't you go for fucking Connor? As we settle for a field goal.
Another field goal.
And Boswell makes the chip shot, 23 yards.
This game could be tied right now.
Why didn't you go for it? I would have gone for it right there.
Shit. Oops. Wrong one. My bad.
No, that ain't the case. Might be. Who knows?
To think, this game could be tied right now if we finish the last 2 drives.
What? I would have gone for it right there.
This is what we saw last year, where we couldn't finish drives and we're leaving points off the board and red zone efficiency sucked. That was last year. And guess what? We're getting the same shit this year. Why? You tell me you can't improve on red zone efficiency? This game could be tied right now.
It's fucking frustrating, dude. Sebastian says, don't live in your fears, Mike Tomlin. All he does every freaking week. Tomlin, at this stage of his coaching career, he's all talk, no action. All talk, no action. We're not going to have any knee-jerk reactions. We'll evaluate the situation. We'll look at the totality of the situation. I keep fucking going with this goddamn motherfucker. Pisses me off. He's all fucking talk. Oh, we don't live in our fears. What the fuck was that? We're down 3-16.
Dude,
You're 5 yards away from a touchdown.
Hayward was.
You don't even fucking go for it.
Bro, Hayward was wide open, and on back-to-back drives, we can't finish drives, bro.
Can I get a fucking coin?
This game could be tied right now if we just finish the drives. Why are we doing the same mistakes as last year? We couldn't finish drives last year. You tell me you can't improve this year?
No, we're not. We're not.
That is ridiculous. I saw this last year and I didn't like it.
No, it's worse. It's worse, bro.
2 more coins for the swear jar.
It is too damn worse. Here. Don't drop any. There you go.
Yes, I got a whole tank on deck. I need more. We're running low. We're gonna be out of this by mid-season.
Alan Olive says, give Tomlin some pom-poms. We don't live in our fears.
Give me a W. Give me an E. Give me an S. Give me a U. Give me a C. Give me a K. What's that spell? We suck. We suck. We suck. We suck. God, bro. You can't stop cussing. I know we can't. We apologize. But that's what the swear jar is for. And for those that don't know, man, all this will go into a giveaway at the end of the year. This is heavy.
Yeah, it is getting heavy, isn't it?
It's going to get heavier. Anyway.
God, man.
I'm sorry. It's just the fact we had back-to-back red zone drives and we can't finish them. This could be tied right now. This should be tied right now. Why are we settling for field goals? It is a hamstring from Youth. A hamstring took out Presley Harvin. A hamstring took out Deontay. Now a hamstring takes out Muth. They go into center here. I form does the Texans. Snap. Oh, wow. Quick little hitch. Quick little slant, rather, to Tank Dell gets a first down. Let him use his speed and space. Yak ability. That's his best trait. That is his best trait. Let him use it in space. That's his first reception of the day.
That's actually surprising.
Under center, they're gonna know how to. They give it to Pierce, and he stops.
He just met right there by Ogunjobi.
2-yard gain.
2nd and 9 coming up. Here we are having to rely on the defense again, although the defense has been ass. We're fucking lucky. Excuse my goddamn language. We're lucky it's only 16 points. We're like
2nd and 9, shotgun snap. Stroud tries to screen, incomplete. They read
and
that perfectly.
that was
Benton? Ogunjobi.
That was Ogunjobi just jumping on top of the running back there.
It's still a 2-score game, by the way. It's still a 2-score game.
And again, it's crazy how close this thing still is. Like we are lucky they only got 16.
Pat Frymuth is rolled out.
Yep.
Out.
I mean, it's not like we utilize them anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's not a
Let's
loss.
be real.
It's not a loss.
But it still sucks to see Muth get hurt.
We could trade
And
him.
Highsmith with the pressure, but we don't take him down. Stroud's forced to throw it, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, now we're getting some pressure, and that's another 3-and-out forced by this defense. Well, it's not 3-and-out, but it's a 3-and-out after the first down by Tank Dell.
Yeah.
That's a good stop. Now the defense is waking up. Now the defense is wanting to play. Alex Highsmith's hungry. I'm glad they didn't call that roughing the passer. All right, offense, can we get another red zone trip and this time actually, maybe score a touchdown? Or are we going to settle for another fucking field goal?
Swear jar.
You think field goals are going to win us this football game?
Well, it won us our last playoff game. That's actually a solid punt by the punter.
Don Maxim Sports with a $5 super chat says the fact that defense is keeping us in this game, and with one more field goal, we still have a shot to win.
Yeah, it's a miracle, really.
It's a miracle, but this game could be tied. I'm not settling for field goals. I'm not settling for, we're getting points on the board. Yeah, but no. We got to be finishing these drives, bro. We're in the red zone, and you don't get 6. You don't get a touchdown. That's living in your fears.
You don't even get aggressive on a 4th and goal when you're 5 yards away from it.
Clearly, they don't trust this offense, so they're living in their fears. I don't blame them for not trusting this offense, but at this point, you go for it.
But it's their fault.
They give it to Najee in space. Najee
gets
wow, some burst. He's still going.
He's still
go,
loose.
Najee, go.
Still on his feet. It's a big game by Najee.
Najee is running mad right now. Najee is angry.
He's not playing around.
Najee is pissed.
Though that will get him 70 yards total on the ground. Harris is having a good game thus far.
Come on, Najee. Let's go.
We got about 4 minutes left in the third quarter as well.
Najee's not playing no more.
Let's keep moving the chains as they give it back to
again,
Najee.
and he trips at the line of scrimmage. Whenever you get a good run from Najee, it's followed by a typical run.
Yep.
Why does Tomlin consistently lose to bad teams? Underperforming, unprepared, and outcoached. Outcoached by the young, he is being outcoached right now by the freshest coaching staff in the NFL. Every single one of their coaches is their first year in that position. Where's this Najee been? I don't know. Maybe they're starting to utilize his versatility and it's not being as predictable. They have Warren now at running back. Looks like they're going to run a draw. No, they run a play fake. Kenny looks, throws in the flat to Darnell Washington with his first career reception, and he'll get 11.
There you go.
Mount Washington, first career reception, goes for a first down.
Putting his shoulder down to fight for that first two.
Using him in the flat, there you go.
Have him as a blocker, and then boom.
Yep, chip, and boom, right in the flat.
See, it's not a bad play design. It's not a bad way to use your tight end.
No, especially a guy like Washington. Get his feet wet in the receiving game.
Washington and Hayward, if they put him in there, they're gonna have to step up with Muth out.
They give it to Warren.
The ball's out, for the love of Christ. That might be a
Allen
drive.
Robinson got blown the fuck up by Jalen Petrie.
That might be a drive killer, dude.
That dude. Allen Robinson got blown the fuck up.
Come on.
They hand it off to Warren in the fucking draw, and Allen Robinson can't get a block. Petrie coming down.
Oh, Robinson, Jesus Christ. He was right behind Washington, and he didn't even see Petrie come down. Come on, Robinson. That's an 8-yard loss.
That's a drive killer for sure. Snap,
Kenny.
pick it. Rolls right.
Don't lose your balance, Kenny.
Throws. Caught.
No, it's incomplete.
Najee almost brought it in. 3rd and 18, which means a 3rd and impossible. We have under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We're still down 2 possessions. Again, this game could be tied. Oh,
Yeah, see.
And Petrie comes in to knock it
I
out.
don't think Najee was even going to get that catch anyway if Petrie wasn't there. That would have been very difficult to make for Najee. Not saying it's impossible, but it would have been difficult.
How you guys feel about Kenny in this game? I'm not that impressed.
No, not at all.
To go empty. Clean pocket.
Nate Herbig
Throws.
lost his helmet.
Caught. Big crab. Pickens. Stutter steps for some
And
reason. He's a yard
he
shy.
doesn't make the first.
I don't know why he stutter stepped. He should have laid his shoulder down and kept going. That slowed down his momentum.
That's going to be 4th and 1, I think.
Go for it.
I go no huddle here.
Go for it.
I go no huddle.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, I don't know why he stutter stepped here.
Just go forward, Pickens. You don't
Why did he stutter step?
go forward.
Yeah, just take your time. Come on, let's get it first. 4th and 1.
Clock stopped. Hold on.
Is there a timeout called? Steelers are going to evaluate.
Steelers. You said
we're
evaluate.
going to evaluate this 4th and 1 situation. We're going to look at the totality of what would happen if we don't make this.
Well, we go to commercial.
We're gonna look at what we should do, what Canada thinks we should do. All that.
Well, we're not going to make any knee-jerk reactions on offense. We'll look over the game film.
Yo, seriously, man, get this fucking
That's only
first down, man. Swear to God.
Well, I'm trying with a 199. I love the name.
Hey, I apologize for all the cursing we're doing, dude.
At least we're not Cincy right now, score-wise.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sure,
yeah,
but my God, still bad. It's still really, really bad.
I like his. Oh, that's a mask. 1 of 3 on 4th down conversions this season.
Yep. See them terrible tells?
Come on, man. Stop playing. I'm going to get mine going. Let's get some good luck going in here. Come on, let's go.
Why the hell not?
Let's go. Come on. First down. 4th and 1. Come on.
Come on, bro.
We need this conversion. We need some points. We need a touchdown. Stop playing with us. This game should be tied, but this is now not the time to be stupid, bro. They're going shotgun here. Don't run it with Najee. They don't. Pickett drops back. Oh, he got
for
sacked.
Broderick.
Jones allows the sack on 4 fucking
That's
downs.
Jonathan Greenard with his 2nd sack of the game. That's a sack on 4th and 1.
I agree with the decision. It just did. Oh, Kenny's hurt.
Oh, great.
Kenny's hurt.
He's still on the
Kenny's
turf.
really hurt. Kenny is really hurt. He's holding his knee. Now he gets up.
He's slow to get up.
He needs help off the field. He's limping.
It's a very visible limp.
He can't put pressure on it. He can't put much pressure on it.
Well, that's just
He cannot put much pressure on it.
That's just fucking great.
Let's take a look here. I didn't see the need for Kenny to spin around like a goofball. That might have hurt Broderick here. But
Well, see, look at where they got their targets.
I don't think Kenny needed to spin around.
And see, that's another thing with Kenny too. Is like he's like very paranoid in the pocket. Like
He could have just stepped up. He could have stepped up right between
He's still
Broderick.
limping.
Could have ran for it.
Yeah, Kenny always feels the need to go outside, and he goes right toward the defender.
No, he relies on his legs too much. He needs to work as a pocket passer. He needs to work on his pocket movement. They give it to Pierce. Pierce will find the lane for 7 yards.
Yep.
Kenny's hurt. We do not get the 4th down conversion. This is not good, man. Flag on the play.
Why didn't we do a quarterback sneak?
Good question. It's 4th and 1.
I don't know, dude. I don't freaking know, man.
Call it predictable, but if it's unstoppable, why not do it?
Holding on Houston. So that'll take away the big run. That's on Kendrick Green. Let's they show the replay here. Yeah. Greenard fell right on his look more like his leg, his leg and ankle area. Where he went for the sack, and he just puts that weight on there, yeah. And you see, immediately Kenny went for that area. His knee, leg area.
That's not good. He needed help off silent. Yeah, I don't know why we went shotgun. It's 4th and 1. You tell me you don't run a sneak? 1st and 17, they run it. They'll get some of the yardage back.
See, exactly. I never got that play selection, dude. Like, 4th and 1, you want to do shotgun, something that is overly predictable, which is basically the only identity of your offense. And Kenny,
run a fucking sneak, dude.
And Kenny just got paranoid, and he motioned out the pocket. Get the flag indicator off.
You can't run a fucking sneak.
Get the flag indicator off.
With two running backs in the backfield. Play action. Stroud rolls right. Looks like he's going to run. No, he throws. Caught.
Nico Collins. That's got to put him over 100 at the moment, right? That's got to put him over 100.
Look, Jalen fucking Samuels says play calling is terrible on Twitter. And in the 3rd quarter.
And the 3rd quarter, indeed. It's not looking good, guys.
Again, this game could be tied. Wait, Stephon Diggs has 3 touchdowns? Holy shit.
1,100 of yens. Holy crap. It just continues to increase. Man, I wish this was on better circumstances with this team, but every week you guys make it worth it. You guys make this as enjoyable as possible with how this team performs. You guys make it worth it.
Dude,
Dude, I'm right there with you.
Why do you run shotgun?
I don't know.
Why do you run shotgun? Why do you run shotgun? On a 4th and 1. You tell me you don't fucking sneak it? And it got Kenny hurt.
That's just like
I don't blame Broderick mostly for that. I think Kenny spinning around like a goofball got him.
Yeah. I mean, Broderick could have blocked better, but I mean, when Kenny gets paranoid in the pocket a little too early, he motions to the side where he doesn't see the defender's going to have that edge.
But let's be honest, that play should have never happened.
No, it shouldn't.
All you had to do was sneak the fucking football.
It reminds me of that quarterback draw they did with fucking Pickett in the Browns game on the 3rd and 1 when they could have sneaked it. Why don't you sneak it there?
Option, right? Yes.
Why don't you sneak it?
Situational football is so terrible when it comes to our coaching staff. So terrible. Playing down the competition yet again says it's ya boy, AJ. That was the fear. A trap game. Guys, Mitch and Mason will not fix the problem. They will make it worse. Stop asking for them. They are both backups for a reason. Absolutely.
Thank you.
No quarterback is going to make this offense or this team better. Our best bet is Kenny. He's not playing great, but Jesus.
I don't think it helps that the man in charge, Canada, and even Tomlin, with their scheme and game plan, like we showed physical proof.
You know what pisses me off?
We showed physical proof in that one video discussion week 1 after Canada with passing sheets of Ben, Mitch, Kenny, and even Mason when he had to sit in for the Lions game when Ben had COVID.
Yes.
When you look at those sheets, you can look at it. It's up on the channel right now. You can look at it. It's the video of Matt Canada talking how the coaching staff has failed us after the week 1 match against the Niners. We show physical proof how the game planning is the same. It doesn't matter who's in. Like, there's a difference of, like, yeah, this guy's a backup. Yeah, this guy ain't as good as that guy.
I know.
But it doesn't matter who the fuck's in. And game planning does affect on the quarterback's fucking performance and development.
That was a terrible fucking play, man. They got Kenny hurt. You've been running.
Swear jar. How many times?
You've been running your ass off all second half, and you don't do it in short yardage situation.
There's 50 cents.
Situational football is such a mess. I don't think we're winning this game, folks. This game should be tied right now if the offense knew how to finish drives, but obviously they don't.
And they stopped the run there. They just swarmed Pierce right there. Great job by the D-line.
The defense is doing a great job of not allowing the Texans to do anything on offense.
In the second half, at least, yeah. They haven't scored another point yet.
Yes.
The run defense has stepped up a little bit. They're causing more pressure on Stroud. But the offense is horrible. And now we just lost our quarterback. It appears that way. 3rd and 12 now.
That's why we say the deadline for the coaching and for Canada specifically is the bye week. How do you do that? How do you do that?
We got one more week for them. We got the Ravens game, then the bye week.
Let's run shotgun on 4th and 1 instead of sneaking it or running the ball.
They went with the cornerback blitz with Peterson.
Oh, they get a first down.
And it's caught.
Nico Collins first down.
Wallace in coverage. Collins. Now that's got to be over 100, right? That's got to be. Man, Stroud is just 223.
Kenny's walking to the back.
Yep, that's it. He's done.
With a little bit of a limp.
That's game. That's game.
Great. This is fucking great.
That is game. And we got the Ravens next week. At Heinz Field. At home. But after that, it's the bye week.
Under center. We still got a whole 13 minutes. They give it to Singletary.
And Singletary has a positive run.
He'll get 6 on the ground. At least we got the best coach ever. Psych. Is Stroud that guy? Stroud is that guy. He's going to be that guy.
Yeah, Mitch is getting ready. Oh, boy.
How many of you guys trust Mitch, huh? How many of you guys trust Mitch? At this point, is there a difference?
I mean, there's a clear difference when a quarterback is in there. But again, like no matter who the quarterback is, the play calling is always the same. The scheme is still the same. They don't change it up. They don't have anything different for any other quarterback.
My God, he bounces. Oh, what a cut by Singletary.
That's a first down. It's 1st and goal
Dude,
for them now.
They're about to score. They're about to
put this game away.
This game's about to be closed and shut and locked and hammered down. Nail in the coffin. It's 1st and goal. It's 1st and fucking goal. Swear jar.
Listen, bro, if you're going to fucking troll in the chat, just knock it the fuck off. Seriously, get a goddamn life.
Stop being sensitive.
Jesus Christ.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
He's like, cry, and fucking, like, the only thing Pickett is doing is throwing picks. Like, shut the fuck up. I mean, the thing about it, he's constantly putting it in the chat. I hate people like that.
Because he wants our attention.
They get on my fucking nerve. And he got my fucking attention. Now he's off the goddamn fucking chat. People like that get on my fucking nerves.
My boy ain't wrong, though.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's not entirely wrong in the
But that doesn't mean put it in the chat.
No, I don't fucking disagree. Kenny Pickett is out.
Yeah, no duh. Jesus Christ, I'm just pissed off, bro. The shit that this team puts us through, I swear. You're going to pass it. You're going to pass it. Touchdown. Singletary throws a passing touchdown to Dalton Schultz. This team is garbage. This team is done. This team is done. Holy crap.
Game over. Nail in the coffin.
You're going to have a running back pass on your ass.
The Texans are having fun right now. Dude, they're having fun. They just had a running back throw a touchdown pass. Because why the fuck not? And again, this game before that could be tied. This game before that, we should not be in this position. Why? Because if the first 2 drives we had after the second half ended in touchdowns, if we went for a sneak or ran it on 4th and 1, we wouldn't be in this situation if we could do basic shit.
If we went for it on 4th and goal, if we were aggressive, we're only 5 yards away from a touchdown from the end zone, and not doing a quarterback sneak on 4th and 1 with a quarterback that, you can do it now with a QB sneak, but you want to do a shotgun formation, something that you've constantly done like 50 times already this season, and it results in Kenny getting injured, and who knows what the extent of that injury is. The guy can barely put any weight on his fucking knee. Jesus fucking Christ.
I gotta put the fucking extra point. You guys can thank the coaching for this fucking loss. You guys can thank this team, this coaching staff, for unpreparing, for underestimating this fucking team. You can thank this coaching staff for just shitting on everything up.
We stated in our preview, just because this team is young and growing and they have inexperience with their coordinators and CJ Stroud is a rookie quarterback.
You have a 17-year head coach. You have an unfortunately 3-year offensive coordinator. You have a 2-year defensive coordinator who used to be the defensive coordinator for the Bengals in years past.
And the Lions.
And you got out-coached by a coaching staff that is in their first year in everything. First-year head coach DeMeco Ryans. First-year offensive coordinator. First-year defensive coordinator. And you got...
How can you be so unprepared?
You guys can thank the coaching for this fucking loss. Basic shit we should have improved on from last year. Mistakes we made from last year, and we haven't learned a goddamn thing. We can't finish drives. We can't run a simple, smart play on 4th and 1. And because of that, our quarterback got hurt. And we're down 23-6 in this game. It's fucking over. We got, what, 10 minutes left? 10:50 left in this game. We're not winning this shit. Desmond King with the return. Gets past the 25. We only bring in Desmond King to return kickoffs because Gunnar Olszewski's fucking hurt. Instead of putting him on the starting defense. It's like Brandon Boykin all over again.
Yeah, when our secondary can't cover anybody, or when we need to use a nickel blitz to get extra pressure on Stroud.
You bring in the most flexible and versatile corner you have on the fucking roster, and you don't even use them in the defense.
No.
What the hell's the point?
Against his former team, it can't hurt to exercise his versatility.
God, this coaching staff is so stupid.
How do they not, why is it that they do not utilize...
Mitch throws, caught, Austin.
Well, I've seen that play before.
Sideline shot.
I've seen that play before.
Sideline shot, sideline dunk, all over again.
There's no way Mitch does anything.
There is no difference. Connor Hayward in that tight end because Muth is out. So we lost Muth and Kenny today. Due to injury.
That's just more injuries piled upon us because we already lost Hayward for half the year, and Deontay should be back after the bye.
Thank you, Denny.
Even then, does that really matter? Does Deontay really make that much of a difference, if I'm being real, outside of separation?
Well, he opens the field a little more, which we don't utilize. Mitch throws.
That was towards the fucking... You're lucky. You are lucky he didn't intercept that.
Mitch on his second throw almost throws an interception.
He threw it directly toward the defender. Shaq Griffin should have had that pick.
They will not fire Cannon. We are stuck with him the rest of the season. Good news is he will not be returning. Though losing this year will make us better for next year. Yeah, you're right. I guess that's the positive look at it. But yeah, we're stuck with this jag-off for a whole fucking... the remainder of the year.
The only positive...
There's no... Dude, how can he make it to the bye week?
Well, 3rd and 2.
How does he make it past the bye week? 3rd and 2.
Let me see. Mitch drops back. Throws low. And it's...
Looks like it's incomplete.
Yeah, they roll it incomplete. Pickens couldn't get it in. Low pass anyway by Mitch. Great. And there's just Tomlin like...
3 and out.
He's just like...
And a 3 and out.
Fucking Tomlin, Jesus Christ.
I think Najee was open in the dunk off.
Yeah.
They don't even have Derek Stingley.
No, they don't.
Mason is inactive, people. Do you guys not know this? Why do you think he was brought back? The 3rd string quarterback is always inactive. He was that way last year.
That's a solid pun, but what's that going to do? The morale, the motivation, the confidence is gone from this team, from this defense.
The only chance Mason has of playing is if Kenny can't go next week. That's it. Just like last last year when he was concussed twice.
Listen, the way I see it as of now, the only way or the only positive I can come out of this with us playing so bad is we'll have to make the Steelers and force Tomlin to make changes. But even then, I don't think it will. They're too stubborn. They're so stuck in their own ways. They refuse to do what needs to be done. And don't give me this crap. They're a successful franchise. They know what they're doing. Do they? Because it's not executing on the field.
According to Dr. Mark Addix, who's a former medical expert.
Okay.
According to Dr. Mark Addix on Twitter, and shout out to TJ on Twitter for adding us in this, he says Kenny Pickett with a left knee injury will not return. Isolated MCL versus ACL/MCL. If MCL alone, will likely miss 4 weeks, which means he might be placed on IR.
If that's truly the case.
If that is truly the case. That is just his speculation. That is not confirmed. That is just what he, as a professional doctor, is assuming. He might be right.
It's fucking over. And yes, we know Kenny ain't that good in pocket awareness. That's clear as fucking day. Kenny has definitely struggled all season. But the coaches don't fucking help at the same time. Because why is it? Not to take anything away from Brock Purdy, not to take anything away from Skylar Thompson, but why is it that 2 7th-round rookie quarterbacks last year can lead their team to the playoffs or start for the team in the playoffs and perform so much more better, put up more points, more yardage, be so much more flexible on offense, while the only first-round quarterback in Kenny Pickett can barely do half?
I know.
And some of it falls on Kenny, of course. How many times do we have to state it? Kenny does have to get better as far as pocket awareness goes. He's got to be better when it comes to his accuracy and decision-making. But the coaching plays a major part in it, too.
Yeah, massive part. And the entire coaching scheme, the entire coaching scenery needs changed. Everywhere, but especially on the offense.
They don't utilize the players right.
And he stopped the line.
They don't utilize the players properly. They put them in the worst predicaments possible where it's hard for them to fucking execute. And they don't prepare them. They literally come into the game never prepared. It's like
a typical trap game.
It's like
that's what today was.
Like on site. Like they got to figure out what the fuck they do. They got to figure out what to do on site instead of being prepared. They got all week to prepare for this. But it's like on the day of, they're like, shit, what the hell do we got to do?
Well, this is honestly to no one's surprise.
And Golden misses. Oh, Pierce just
bounces off 2 tackles.
Shaking off defenders for a first down.
This is to no one's really great surprise. But the defense is incredibly disappointing today. No preparation. Underestimated. Outcoached. If week 1 didn't expose this coaching staff, which has already been exposed for years now, then this game absolutely is. How did he get out-coached by the freshest coaching staff in the league? Flag?
I'm going to be real here. I'm going to be really real here, and I don't care what you guys think. We should not have 2 wins.
No.
The way that the Browns played, they should have won that game. Just Watson fucked up. He failed. You know, and then the Raiders, man. The fucking Raiders. Jimmy G ain't great, of course, but Josh McDaniels is a piss-poor coach. Last year, he let Jeff Fisher win his only fucking game. Not Jeff Fisher. What the fuck's his name? I got Jeff Saturday. My bad. What's the fucking difference? He let Jeff Saturday win his first and only fucking game. He let Baker Mayfield come the fuck back when he just joined the damn team. And the Rams. I'm being honest. We got fucking lucky with those 2 games. We got fucking lucky. And I don't care.
I feel like any win we get nowadays is luck. Nothing's convincing, nothing's exciting, nothing's confident, nothing's happy. Every win is ugly. It's like, well, we got an ugly win, but I'll take it. There's no, wow, man, this is such a great team victory. When was the last time we got to say that?
The way this team has played,
this might be Tomlin's first losing season, and I hope so.
The way this team has played.
But I don't know, dude. If nothing's gonna change Tomlin's ways.
No pressure. Completed to Robert Woods, first down.
On the 2nd and 14.
Yep.
Under 8 minutes left.
I'm sorry. Just the way this team has played, we should not have 2 wins.
Well, wow, almost 1,000 votes, and many of you guys say no. You do not trust this offense to come back.
Well, they're not going to.
What's the next poll? What's the next poll? There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'll put a new poll in the chat.
Keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind, this defense does not have 1 sack yet. Not that I've seen. We don't have 1 sack yet. Oh, starting 1, he was short. Didn't look like it to me. But look, oh my God, they sneaked it, and they made it.
You know what pisses me off? It was 3rd and 1 on one of our early drives, and we actually sneaked it for first.
So why
couldn't we do it on 4th and 1? I'll put a poll in the chat. I would love to see your guys' engagement. Who needs fired? Tomlin, Canada, Austin, and everyone. Wow, over 100 votes. Bro, I put this up 5 seconds ago. Most of you guys say Canada. I agree. The truth is, no one's getting fired. They don't fire coaches. They let their contracts run out.
Man, that defense even got to step up and let Singletary just go around.
Highsmith had the range, then the safety had the range, and we still can't make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good Christ.
Wallace
sucks ass, man.
My head hurts, bro.
Get him the fuck out of there. I swear to Christ.
My head hurts.
Dre, you might be dropping 30. You're damn near close.
Awesome.
Houston, with a rookie quarterback, is going to potentially score 30 points in 2 straight games.
Yeah, and I said at the post game, during the pregame, they were going to score 30, and here I am, being proven wrong.
And Kendrick Green is having the last laugh. Says rig steal, and you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
I mean,
nothing, bro. Nothing.
How many more weeks we got? 13, 12?
Yep.
12 games?
Yep.
No. 15?
And every week
13?
we'll still get frustrated. We'll still yell. We'll try to deal with the bullshit as we can. 3rd and 4, they run it. Oh, he lost the ball. He fumbled the ball, but Nico Collins picked it up.
First down.
Inside the first down. 13 weeks in a bye.
Can't wait for the bye week. Can't wait for the fucking bye week.
Tomlin is a dinosaur.
Yeah. Out of touch, out of times. 17 years as the head coach, and Kendrick Green is down.
Oh, he held his knee for a moment. That's not good. Oh, he's kind of in pain. Oh, fuck. That's not good.
That's not good at all.
He got his helmet off and everything. And their O-line's already bruised up as it is.
Yep.
Yeah, Texans players just getting down and praying.
Yep.
That's not good. That is not good.
Another injury to their offensive line. That's not
Damn,
good,
man. Fuck. Even in what looks to be victory for Houston, it's just they
Another injury.
can't escape without an injury. It's messed up. Even if it is Kendrick Green, like the guy's still a human being, he's still a person.
Absolutely. Like, you make fun of him all you want, say he sucks all you want. Like, he doesn't suck today.
No, D'Amico is coming onto the field.
But absolutely, you don't want to see this.
No, that's not good as they cut to commercial.
Are any of my parlays even hitting?
Probably not. This is bad.
I know my Steelers one ain't hitting. I had Pickens getting a touchdown.
This is really, really bad.
What? I can't cash out?
Yeah, I
stupid.
think the thing about this is the fact that they were just so unprepared.
Super unprepared.
So unprepared. How can you be so unprepared almost week in and week out? I don't understand that. Shaq Harris with a $9.99. So just wondering, do you guys still think Kenny Pickett is the future? And honestly, I'm glad we lost this game because the spotlight is on Mike T time. Can't believe we suck this bad. Time for a change. Fire Matt Canada.
Yeah, how many more of these games are we going to get before we actually get change? Because this is too repetitive. We get this at least 3, 4, maybe 5 times a year. This is just like the 49ers game, man. This game could actually be much closer. You know what this game actually reminds me of? Reminds me of the Dolphins game last year on Sunday night, where it was close. We could have kept it close. We could have finished drives, and we can't.
And run defense makes a good stop there on Pierce.
We should not be in this situation if we finish drives and if we actually did a smart play call on 4th and 1. Kenny wouldn't be hurt right now if it was for a rational OC. If our offense could actually finish drives in the red zone.
And I would like to wonder, because to answer your question, Shaq, about Kenny Pickett being in the future, I would like to see how Pickett can do with a actual competent and bright-minded OC. I want to give him that shot at least.
You're right. But from what I've seen from Kenny this year and what he does in the pocket and his decisions and his reads, I'm not impressed.
That's what he needs to work on, of course.
I'm not impressed. I am not impressed.
Not to say Kenny hasn't really been great. He needs to work in
play fake. Stroud throws. Caught. Tank Dell.
On a 2nd and 16.
I'm sorry, Robert Woods.
There's things Pickett, of course, needs to work on. No doubt about it.
I think the play that was really evident was the play he got sacked on 4th and 1.
Yeah.
It never should have happened, but you see, like, he's just spinning like a goofball for no reason, which ended in the sack. Like, why? He has no pocket movement, no pocket comfortability. I know he can't trust his line, but you got to, come on, man. You're a second-year quarterback. You can't just be doing dances in the pocket. He threw a pick today as well. I mean, I'm not impressed with Kenny. Not at all.
No.
He had a good game last week. It's a solid game. Solid game. Arguably his best
Only
game
to come
of his
into
career.
this week and just pretty much shit the bed again.
Everyone shit the bed. Everyone. This is a total team disaster today.
We haven't gotten a sack
clean
yet.
pocket, throws deep. Wow.
Wow, that was a bucket to Nico Collins. That's a touchdown. That's it.
That's a 30-burger for Houston, man. What a throw. Nico Collins, bro, for how big he is, has yak ability. If that touchdown to Schultz, what? Dude, they're just having fun out there, aren't they? What are you looking at? Fucking Tomlin?
How is he not frustrated?
What's going through your head right now?
Patrick.
I would love to know.
Patrick fucking Peterson. Holy crap.
If I could be a thought in your mind, I would love to know what you're thinking.
Dare I say this is worse than...
This is partially your fault.
No, it is. 30 points. Dare I say this is worse than the Niners game? Dare I say?
I would say so.
Is it close?
Well, the Niners, you kind of expected the Niners are a great team. And I'm not taking anything away from the Texans, but they're not the Niners yet.
No.
Not even close.
Yeah.
But they came into the Houston's house, NRG Stadium, and completely underestimated. At least you know that the Niners are better from a team aspect and from absolutely coaching. League's better. Steelers have no excuses for this one.
No, 0.
The fuck is Tomlin doing? He absolutely needs to be on the hot seat, bro. Fuck is he doing?
I dare Tomlin to say,
Trey Peterson? I don't hate it.
I dare Tomlin to say, we're not going to make any changes. How the hell can you not? And you're a part of the blame for it, bro.
How many times is he going to watch the same blowout loss and be like, we're not going to do anything?
We're seeing this more often than we fucking should. Way too freaking often lately. Most passing attempts was 0 interceptions to start an NFL career. CJ Stroud with 151. That's NFL history. Stroud's a baller. The guy ain't playing around. He's looking really freaking good. He doesn't even have a star wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm watching this Kenny play again where he got sacked. Why is he spinning in the pocket?
Let me see that.
He literally sacked himself. Broderick was good with protection. He spun to the left side, which benefited the pass rusher.
Yeah.
The fuck is he spinning for?
Yeah.
Again, the play never should have happened, but God. It's a team disaster. What happened? What'd I miss?
Holy crap. What the fuck happened?
I looked down for 2 seconds, and they score again.
What the fuck happened? Will Anderson touchdown? Did he fumble?
I looked down for 2 seconds.
What the fuck happened? Please show the replay. Although I could rewind it, but I show the replay. I didn't expect this. What happened?
Jalen Warren fumbled? Warren fumbled. Will Anderson touchdown.
They got a defensive touchdown.
That is how uninvested I am right now. I didn't even see that they had the ball back. I didn't even see. All I saw was them doing this in the end zone and touchdown Texans. Will Anderson. I'm like, what happened? I'm not even that invested anymore. I looked down for 2 seconds, and they had more points.
Where's his knee?
Oh, is his knee down there? It don't matter. The only people that care for that is if they have the Texans defense in fantasy, or if they bet for the Texans to get a touchdown.
Who the fuck did that? No, it's not. It's not a defensive touchdown. Take it off. Whatever. That don't do shit. Whatever. Warren runs it again. And he's shy of the first down marker. We gotta do something. We gotta freaking do something.
We still have 3 minutes. Mike T don't care. Just want to make this team look bad.
If it's not Mike T, then Art Rooney II has to fucking do something.
He said,
they cannot ignore it any longer.
He ain't doing shit. He already said this offseason, man. Oh, we're looking to extend Tomlin, man. He's the only head coach I would want. I still think he can give this team a Super Bowl. Motherfucker, you're wrong. Swear, Jordan.
They got to do something. They cannot ignore it any longer because this is pathetic.
I give it until the bye week, and guess what? I'm not even expecting anything. Look at this.
Arians was solid.
Counters coach, and they brought in Todd Haley. Ever since then, in-house promotion.
And it's his fucking best friends. It's his buddies.
And it's his buddies. Randy Fichtner from Kansas State.
Canada's like this.
Matt Canada from Maryland.
Canada is up there just like this. Just like that.
2-minute warning. I'm taking a piss.
He's not frustrated. He's not pissed. How are you competent with this? How are you not frustrated? Tomlin, I dare you to say the same shit. I do. Colville and Design. Don't worry, guys. We will turn things around next week. What, against Lamar and Baltimore? I don't care if we have a good record against Lamar. Our defense is fucking worse. When we played against Lamar, our defense is actually fucking elite. Our defense was fucking good. Next week, I don't even fucking know. Lamar could come out and ball and score like 3 fucking rushing touchdowns for all I know. And they got a plethora of injuries, just like Houston does. But Houston's just taking an absolute dog shit on us. They're just running us over with a monster truck. I swear to fucking Christ, man. Change has to be made. You cannot go into the rest of the season with the same staff. There must be change. There has to be change. You cannot stick with Canada. You can't. You gotta let him go. If anything, Tomlin, get rid of this motherfucker. Put your fucking foot down. Put your football team. Put your team first, not your best buddy that got your kid into college. Twitch, what the fuck is he doing anyway? I'm not hearing Dino Tomlin fucking wowing the college world.
We're doing the post game right now, dude. I don't care what the fuck happens the rest of the goddamn game. I'm so done with this shit.
We'll turn things around next week. With who, Mitch?
Turning shit around.
With who, Mitch?
We ain't turning shit around.
And Candace still at OC?
We ain't turning shit around. This is done. Tomlin ain't the problem. The offensive coordinator is. Who do you think got him the job?
Who do you think has let him keep the fucking job? How many other... See, look, Mink is pissed. It's like every week there's just this look of disgust.
I see
of disappointment.
How many times... Let me ask... I want genuine responses from the chat. How many times have you seen this in the past couple years? The answer is too often.
You need to get your head out of your ass, Tomlin. You need to be a fucking coach for once, not a friend. You gotta sit down with Canada and tell him this ain't working, you're done. You're done. Cut the cord. That's it. This is happening too often. And the players are fucking expressing it silently but surely on the fucking field.
Give it to
on the sideline. What's it gonna take? What is it gonna take? We got 1 minute left. Game's over anyway. Game's over. This is a historically bad offense. You're not kidding. God, Jesus Christ, man. It's like... Is this what the 60s were like?
I don't want to know.
Is this what the 30s to the 60s were like?
This game's over.
Is this what this was like?
Bro, we're doing the post game. Another week of stressful Steelers football and another week of same old Steelers, same old shit. Another disastrous week. Another terrible blowout loss. Worse than the 49ers game, easily. Easily, at least with the Niners game, you knew the Niners were a great team. You knew the Niners were the better coaching staff. You kind of knew what to expect with the Niners game, right? Our worst fears came true in the Niners game, and it did just that this week against the Texans, where we went into their house and absolutely played down the competition, slept on them, underestimated them, unprepared, and just terrible, terrible. I suppose a trap game, right?
If you want to call it that.
We lose 30-6 to the Texans.
At this point with this team, is it really considered a trap game? Because the Steelers are selling them. The Steelers just suck. The Steelers just downright suck.
They're terrible.
And this type of performance has been happening way too often lately.
Way too often. How many times have you guys seen the same exact thing year after year? The answer is too often. Too often. Just like the 49ers game, but worse. And not to diminish anything from the Texans, not to downplay them, not to underestimate them, because the Steelers sure did. The Texans are an upper-rising team, man. They are building everything from the ground up. Literally everything. And the Steelers thought they were going to walk into Houston, NRG Stadium, think, hey, this is a cakewalk. Not even close.
No.
0 points in the first half. I don't even know how many yards we had in the first half, but it wasn't many.
Barely 40 in the first half. And then we come into the second half and only score 2 field goals.
Field goals, when both drives could have ended in touchdowns because they were red zone trips. And just like last year, we can't finish drives. If you think about it, it shouldn't be 30-6 because the game should have been closer if we finished those drives. If we finish those drives and at least go for field goals, it's 14-16. If you work on the 2-point conversions, it's 16-16 tie game. And to make matters worse, The 4th and 1 play. I agree with going for it on 4th and 1. The play call, absolutely atrocious. One of the worst I've ever seen, man. That might be up there. It might be worse than Todd Haley's toss in the Jags game with Bell.
Yeah.
You run shotgun on 4th and 1 when you could easily sneak it. And earlier in the game, you actually sneaked it with Kenny on the 3rd and 1. Or in the second half when you're actually running the football pretty nicely and you don't run it. As predictable as it may be, it's smarter than going for a shotgun play in which it ended in a sack because Kenny Pickett thinks he needs to razzle-dazzle and spin like a goofball in the fucking pocket.
Yeah, Pickett got paranoid a little too early in the pocket for no reason. And
that was not on Project Jones. Watch that play again. Kenny spinned like a goofball, which gave the pass rusher the edge. And it ended in a sack, and it ended in Kenny Pickett getting a knee injury. Yeah, the extent of it is unknown because this is just immediate reactions.
But he had to get assisted off the field, and he could barely put weight on it, even going back to the locker room.
And Mitch had to come in and almost do an interception. Kenny also threw an interception today to former Steeler Steven Nelson. An absolute meltdown. Complete meltdown.
And nobody on defense showed up.
No, the defense did absolutely nothing. They tried in some degree in the second half to limit the Texans' offense. But as soon as Kenny went down, it was over.
Yeah.
At that point, dude, the Texans were having fun.
Yeah.
They threw a touchdown with Mike Singletary to
Devin Singletary
to Dalton Schultz. And then they threw another touchdown pass to Nico Collins.
Yeah, Nico Collins had himself a damn good game against their secondary. 7 catches, 168, and 2 touchdowns.
I think every single time, every game we've had this year, a receiver has had 150 or plus on us.
Yeah.
It was Brandon Ayuk, then it was Devontae Adams last week. Now it's Nick Collins.
Listen, that's funny. That's funny. Ayuk, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams, 2 touchdowns. And now Nico Collins, 2 touchdowns. Our defense sucks, bro. And our pass rush didn't help either.
Dude, there was no excuses for the defense.
We went into this game against a Texans offensive line that is badly bruised up, down to the bone, with a practice squad left tackle, Kendrick Green at guard, a rookie center, and 2 veterans on the right side. And we got no sacks in this game. 0.
After 13 in the first 3 games.
And this is a team that right now does not lead the league in sacks anymore. We did, but not anymore. I guarantee you that.
TJ Watt tried to get some pressure in the second half, but no one came away with any sacks. No turnovers. Nothing. The defense played like shit. We couldn't cover nothing like we haven't had all season. Damian Pierce had his best game of the season easily. 80 on the ground. Couldn't stop the run.
No.
The defense has no excuses, man. And, of course, the Texans were smart in their game planning, in their preparation. They knew they had a backup O-line. And they weren't going to hurt CJ Stroud. They weren't going to, give the Steelers defense any positive or any advantage.
Yeah.
So they schemed it against our poor run defense and getting the guys the ball in space. Guys like Tank Dell and Nico Collins with their yak ability.
Yep. And because of that,
they were getting rid of the ball immediately, and us playing soft zone, no man coverage, and we can't tackle and we can't cover. It's easy for them to game plan. So the Texans were very smart in what they did offensively.
And it's because of that Stroud had over 300 yards in the game and 2 touchdowns.
And the defense played like absolute shit. Completely unprepared. Underestimated this Texans offense. They allowed 30. We only got 6 points, 2 field goals, which, going back to that, I don't know why we only settled for field goals. We were down 2-3 possessions, 16-0 after the first half. But let's settle for field goals when we're in the red zone. I know you can't trust this offense, but that is truly living in your fears.
Yeah. It was 4th and goal. They were 5 yards away from the end zone, needing a touchdown to keep the game close, and they settled for a Chris Boswell field goal. Mm-hmm. Don't live in your fears, though, huh?
They always live in their fears.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Fears. And it's crazy to think that in this game, this coaching staff, a 17-year head coach, unfortunately a 3-year offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator who has previous stints with other teams, is in his 2nd year with us. They got badly outcoached by the freshest coaching staff in the NFL. A first-year head coach, a first-year offensive coordinator, a first-year defensive coordinator. Literally building this team from the ground up. Everything. Young team, young coaching staff, fresh faces, and this team, unprepared, outcoached in every aspect.
No preparation.
And even in the second half, this team could have made a comeback. They tried making a comeback. But like last year, mistakes kept happening. They couldn't finish drives, and a stupid 4th-and-1 call that got Kenny hurt, which never should have happened.
Never should have happened.
And I'd like to think if we did finish those drives, if we did tie the game, if we did do a rational play call on that 4th-and-1, where would this game be? Could we be talking a Steelers victory? Ugly, but victory. Instead, we're talking about another blowout loss. Unprepared, a trap game. We fell for a rookie quarterback, lesser competition. Well, it's looking like better competition at this point.
Yeah, tell me about it. Texans win 2 straight. Steelers lose on the road. As a matter of fact, I just remembered. This is Houston's first home win since 2021. Since then, they were 0-9-1 at home. They didn't win a single game at home
last year.
And RG Stadium last year. And they lost their home opener.
And here we are.
We just single-handedly gave the Houston Texans their first win at home since 2021.
This is easily the worst loss of the season. This is worse than the Niners game. Much worse. Much worse. And not to downplay the Texans, man. They are a quiet team. They should make a big noise down the road.
No, we say this several times. Don't underestimate D'Amico Ryans. Don't underestimate CJ Stroud.
This was a typical Steelers trap game. This was a typical, I suppose, Tomlin special, right? Is what people like to say. And this was bad. This was very bad. Another example of us getting out coached, being unprepared, and getting blown out. And when is enough evidence for Tomlin to say enough is enough with this coaching staff? When is it enough evidence for the Steelers organization to say it's enough for this coaching staff? Because at this point, man, burn it all. In the pregame, we said consistency is key. We got none of that.
No,
nothing.
The only consistency that the Steelers have been consistent with is being consistently bad and terrible.
And getting blown out.
No preparation, no execution, no aggressiveness. The scheme is still the same. The game planning is still the same. The play calling is still the same.
They have to burn this entire offensive scheme. Canada's scheme, Pat Myers' offensive line, burn it. Burn it all. The scheming is terrible. The players suck. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to disagree with that statement. Kenny has been playing like shit.
I don't know how many times we have to constantly say it, but I feel like we have to. Yes, the players are not executing, and Kenny has been very poor.
The O-line sucks. The receivers can't get open. But the play calling and the scheming and the O-line is absolutely atrocious. And it does not help the players one single bit. At all. It's still very predictable, very generic, very awful, incredibly questionable. And when is enough going to be enough?
And I like to think what these guys can really do once Canada is out of here, if they have a bright-minded and competent offensive coordinator under them. But I already know that's not going to happen because the fact of the matter is the Steelers will not get out of their own ways. They got their head straight up, so far up their ass. They are so stubborn. They will not make changes.
When is that day going to come?
Never. It never will. As much as we want it to come and as much as we all should preach for it to come. Because we're going back to Heinz Field next week against Baltimore. To which, rightfully so, I don't feel confident against Lamar Jackson. We have a great resume against Lamar Jackson.
I have not felt confident about a Steelers game in quite some time. I have not felt confident about a Steelers game once this season.
We're going back to Heinz Field. Last time we were in Heinz Field against the Browns, an AFC North rival, our own fans, Steeler Nation themselves, are chanting Fire Canada. How much you want to bet it's going to happen again? If this man still has a job, which I think he will.
I want to have hope that up until the bye, we're going to have this guy.
Which after the Ravens game, we will have the bye.
But even then, I don't think that. I do not think that.
And we may not have Kenny. We may not have Kenny. He got hurt, so Mitch is going to have to step in probably.
Is there any update on Kenny? I'm gonna check. I doubt it. It's still early prognosis. It's a knee injury. There's rumors it might be an MCL sprain or an ACL sprain or something. He might be out minimum four weeks. If that's the case, he might be placed on IR. Depending on how bad it is, he might be placed on IR. I don't know. We might be looking at Mitch and Mason swapping starts at this point. I don't know. And it doesn't really matter who's a quarterback because the scheming is still trash and nothing's going to help this offense. Nothing. Not until the Steelers say enough is enough. Not until Tomlin or somebody says enough is enough. But when is that day going to come? We might have to wait till the end of the season. But even then, is that going to happen? I want to hope and pray they wait until at least the bye week to make decisions, to make true changes.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen. The Steelers are too stubborn.
And it's not like...
I want to be a thought in Tomlin's mind and what he is thinking.
And it's not like this team can fall back on the defense like they did years ago. Because the defense ain't as good or ain't as elite as they were years prior. The defense is freaking terrible. The pass rush didn't show up. The secondary is like Swiss cheese. The run defense can't stop a nosebleed. So you can't fall on the defense as often as you normally would, although you shouldn't. So now you need the offense to do something, but they have not done anything.
And not just Kenny was out today with an injury. Kenny was out with a knee injury. Dan Moore was out with a knee injury, which is why Broderick Jones started seeing some playing time.
Yeah.
Pat Freiermuth out with a hamstring, and DeMarvin Leal with a concussion, along with Deontay on IR and Cam Hayward on IR.
So just more, as if the situation couldn't get worse. Just more injuries piled upon this crap.
Doesn't make much of a difference, though, with this team. Like, it sucks to see, absolutely, but, you know.
You might be right on that because we don't utilize them to the best of their abilities, man. We don't utilize their traits the way that they should. Because we stated in the Matt Canada video after week 1 against the Niners how the coaching continues to fail the team. The passing sheets, when Ben was in, when Mitch was in, when Kenny was in, and even when Mason was in for the Lions game when Ben had COVID, the charts are very identical. So it doesn't matter who's in, quite honestly.
Which is why they need to burn it all, but obviously, we don't anticipate that as Steelers fans because I don't think the Steelers see it that way. I don't know when they're going to see it. When is enough evidence enough? When? How many times do we have to see the same loss and the same mistakes year after year for them to finally say, you know what, that's enough. You guys suck. It's over.
How many times do we have to repeat ourselves? And I hate that we are constantly doing it, but Jesus Christ, how much more do we have to preach this?
So unfortunately today, especially for the offense, was to no one's shock. The defense was incredibly disappointing with what they had to play against, but that goes to show you, man, the Texans knew what they had against our defense, and they game planned around it to their benefit. And we were unprepared, we underestimated, and we got out-coached badly once again.
And D'Amico Ryan saw the holes on the team, on both offense and defense, and he knew exactly.
He's such a smart coach, and it's so predictable.
He knew exactly what to do, and look what happened.
Mike Tomlin and the entire coaching staff should be absolutely ashamed. And they're just sitting on the sideline, in the booth, just sitting there.
Just sitting there like...
I'd love to be a thought in your mind.
How much longer is this going to take?
This team is a mess, man. And injuries don't help, and the scheming doesn't help whatsoever.
I dare anybody watching this, any Steelers fans that are watching this, to name one positive or one reason why we should be positive. Please, please tell me. Please tell me. Please.
What was the positive of today? What is it? What is one positive from this loss?
Because I saw nothing. Zero.
I can't even tell you who was the player of the game. Brad Wing? Jalen Warren? Najee maybe? Najee ran pissed off in the second half.
14 carries.
To no avail.
14 carries, 71 yards, as well as a 32-yard reception. So
Boswell, 6 points.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
There you go.
At this point, man, Boswell might be the team leader in points in history if we should keep kicking field goals. This is absolutely atrocious, man. And unfortunately, too, not a lot of our shock. Massive disappointment from the defense, but it goes to show you, man, once again, the Steelers fell for, they played down the competition, they underestimated, and they get another blowout loss.
This is the result that you get. Now we got to take this loss
against the Ravens next week at Heinz Field, and no, we are not anticipating any improvement, any change, any adjustment. Why should we? Because how many times do we see the same exact loss, the same exact mistakes from everyone on the field? Why should we expect any different? So when is enough enough? When are the Steelers going to make coaching changes? When are the Steelers going to do anything? The truth is they probably won't until the season's over. And I'm not optimistic they're going to do it during the bye. Why would they?
But even then,
we preached that last year and they didn't do it.
And let's say that they wait till the end of the season to make changes. What are they going to do? Promote from within again?
Probably.
And to continue the same stuff?
Probably. Because guess what? The standard is the standard. And it's mediocrity. And it has been for years. And this is disappointing. Everything we have invested in on all sides, every aspect. Coaching. And this is what we get.
Highest paid defense in the league. You put so much investment in the offense. You got a first-round pick in your quarterback. You got a first-round pick in your running back. You paid how much money to improve the offensive line? You invested a second-round pick in a tight end, a third-round pick in a tight end, a second-round pick in George Pickens.
And yes, the players absolutely need to execute, but it all starts from the scheming, and the scheming needs to be burned, and the ashes need to be sunk. Pissed on. I'll piss on it for you. So sick of this shit, man. So absolutely sick of it. And the disappointing part is this game could have had a different outcome if we would have improved from our mistakes from last year. But instead, we're not improving on anything. I think we're getting worse. It's getting worse watching it year after year, thinking we're going to get better, but we're not. And there's no reason to think we will get better.
Yeah.
And what Kenny hurt now, I don't know. We'll see what the prognosis is as the week goes on, but it's not looking positive. It's not looking good at all. So let us know your guys' thoughts down below. What an absolutely terrible loss. Worst loss of the season. Worse than the Niners, in my opinion. You guys can have a different view, but this is terrible. I can't even say we played down the competition because it seems like the Texans are the better team. In fact, they are.
No.
They are.
No,
we
they are.
suck. Tomlin, get your pom-poms. Let's start chanting, we suck.
We're not good. We got a lot to work on. Will we, though?
No. No, we won't. Tell me one reason why we should think that there will be improvement. We said consistency was key heading into this week, and we got none of that. None of it. Whatsoever. So guess what? I have no faith in anything. This coaching staff should be ashamed of themselves. Mike Tomlin should absolutely be on the hot seat, but the Steelers don't view it that way.
No.
They will not view it that way.
No.
Unless they prove me wrong. But guess what? They're just proving us right year after year. And that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I hate saying that. I hate watching this every fucking Sunday. And when we actually win a game, it's nothing confident, it's nothing crazy, it's nothing happy, it's nothing convincing.
Woo! We gotta win! Yeah, let's go Steelers! No, it's like, what the fuck was this?
Wow, that's an ugly.
This is sloppy.
That's an ugly win, but I'll take it.
That's how far we sunk down, man.
We're 2-2 now, and now we got the Ravens next week in AFC North football. One of the more highly anticipated rivalry matchups every single year. But now you got this Steelers team. Man, I don't know. Going into Steelers-Ravens, not very excited. Excited for the matchup, not excited to see what the Steelers
The rivalry basis, yes, of course.
That's
but
the only driving point in that game. But we'll see if the Steelers can improve. Fingers crossed, probably not. Otherwise, let us know your guys' thoughts down below. A terrible loss, an abysmal performance. This team should be ashamed of themselves. An absolute team meltdown. This is atrocious.
God,
absolutely bad.
Man, this is going to be a weekly thing when it comes to these reviews, man.
We have how many weeks of this? And we're not
Get ready for 13 more of these.
And we're not expecting nothing to change. We'll see it when we believe it. Or we'll believe it when we see it. See you guys in the next one. Here we go, Steelers, at the end of the day.
And as always, at the end of the day, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace.
The Steelers suck.
Did we not vent enough? Was that enough to your guys'
I
gratitude?
let all my energy out during the game. Browns, Steelers, and Bengals got pounded. Yeah, and we got the Ravens next week.
Oh, Tomlin said, hell yeah, there's going to be changes. When?
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 What changes? The quarterback? Why? Because he's hurt? So sick of that dude, man. I used to love that guy. I used to think he'd get another championship. Not anymore. Nothing personal against Coach T, but we need. It's like Andy Reid all over again with the Eagles, bro. We just need to change the scenery, find success elsewhere if you can. We just need something, but we know it's not going to happen. I just don't understand how you can possibly watch the same thing for 3 years and think it'll improve. Exactly. D Hunt 28.
Thank you.
That's all we're saying. That is all we're saying. Does anyone else see that?
If you don't, seriously, may God have mercy on your soul. And I mean that wholeheartedly.
We are not the Pittsburgh Steelers no more. No, we're not. The Pittsburgh Steelers are now a laughingstock. They are not.
We used to be a
They
team.
did not live up. We used to put fear into people. We even put fear into Tom Brady in his first matchup versus Steelers. And now when Tom Brady looked at us down the years, he just laughed. Huh, okay, cool. Chris, you ready to go? Gronk!
Julian, let's go. Let's get out of retirement. Come on.
That's what that's how our reputation is steep so low now. Rams beat the Colts in overtime.
Whatever.
Damn, 29 points. I wish I could see that.
Man.
All right, we got to get out of here. We appreciate every single last one of watching our misery and sharing it and maybe even laughing at it. If you're a Texans fan, congratulations. You guys are on the rise. I truly do believe that.
Yep.
You guys are building from the ground up, and this is a testament of how good you guys can be. Back-to-back 30-point games for your offense.
And you guys got a hell of a stud at quarterback, CJ Stroud. Congratulations on the win.
You guys should be excited. I wish we could say that about our team, but we can't. We cannot. We're going to get on out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It is October, and I'm already fucking scared of this offense, dude.
Yeah.
I am horrified. This is the biggest scare of Halloween, man. Steelers fans, viewer beware. You're in for a scare. All month long.
Before we got endured during these live reactions, man, the fact that you guys tune in just to hear our thoughts and our live reactions to the game makes it all worthwhile. Thank you, guys. Seriously. Mean that.
Yeah, seriously.
Bottom
You guys
of
are
both
great.
of our hearts. Thank you.
Thank you for reaching over 1,000 viewers today, man. You guys are great. Almost 500 likes. You guys are truly immaculate, man. I mean that from the bottom of our hearts. Seriously. Like, we cannot thank you guys enough. You guys make this a little more
Tolerable. Let's put it that way.
So, we're going to get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of football. And if you guys have any fantasy matchups or any parlays, good luck to that, because that's the only happiness I can find if I'm going to do anything today. So, otherwise, yeah, we're going to get on out of here.
Yep. So
At the end of the day, go Steelers. Seriously. But that ain't shit we should be happy about.
No,
That
but
ain't shit we should be excited for.
we'll see you in the next one. And as always,
Swear jar.
like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace. Wow.
That is the most
Wow.
depressing piece I think we've ever done. Generally, I think that is the most.
We have stooped to a new low of peace outros.
The Steelers suck.